Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bud Butcher Field here in Lisbon, Ohio, as we are getting ready to get set for one fantastic football game right here, pal, as your Red Knights are set to take and do battle with the Blue Devils from Lisbon. I am Rich Coburn. Joining me, as always, my good friend, my buddy, my pal, the one who's not winded right now, Mr. Rob Suffolette. How you doing, pal?
I'm not winded, so I'm doing pretty good. I tell you, it's a little bit of a stuffy night, is it not?
Very humid, pal.
Yeah.
Very, very humid.
Good night for football and cramping and, all that kind of stuff. But you would think third game in, kids are hydrating pretty well in school. I see them. So should be okay. May get one or two, but I think we'll be okay with that.
Right now, as you can tell, the band is on the field and getting ready to go. The tunnel, it looks like it's almost set for the teams to come out. And it's interesting, we're waiting for the teams to come out before the national anthem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still 12 minutes on the clock, so I'm not sure that we're that close to going on kickoff here, you know what I mean, or kicking off the game, because teams have, some minutes still before they have to get on the field. So we may be here for a few minutes as we get ready. What a beautiful night, though, is sun's just starting to set. It's getting a lot more comfortable than it was, say, half an hour ago when the sun was beating on us, and now it's kind of going behind the hillside a little bit. So it's real comfortable right now. It's kind of a little bit shady on this side. They only have bleachers on the one side. I don't remember that from a couple years ago. I thought they had them on both sides. But anyway, everybody's on one side here, so you have half the stands in blue and half the stands in red.
And we're both in the middle.
We're in the middle, and I got a white shirt and you got a blue shirt. So
well, let me clarify that before you say anything.
Yeah. It's not a Lisbon shirt. No, it's a Toronto band.
It's my, supporting my daughter too as well.
Sure, absolutely.
Toronto
What's
band
it say?
parents.
Band parents. Okay.
But it is going to be interesting to see what happens. 10 minutes here left on the clock.
Yep.
And it's going to be a really, really busy week, pal, for your Red Knights. Taking a look at everything going on this week, buddy. And especially, I'll start with you. The golf
I tell you,
is taking off, pal.
Well, golf is such a crammed schedule. I mean, everything happens in 2 months. It's not a 3 or 4 month, like a football, a baseball, basketball. Basketball is probably the longest, I would think. They start open gyms, and so, I think they had one last night.
They did.
So golf is so crammed. You only have so many days to get in, 18, 20 matches plus tournaments and all that stuff before the weather starts going south. So,
well, it's interesting that you say that because, of course, last night you were at Harrison Central, and then Tuesday you traveled to Oak Glen.
Yeah, we went over to Oak Glen, played real well there. Actually, my son Ty and Noah Carafa medaled. They were there was 3 teams. Oak Glen and Brook ended up being there too.
Oh, that's right.
So those two actually medaled, which basically means they're the best scorers of all the golfers that day. We played well. Gunnar Blood shot well, 51, and so we had a dual kind of JV/varsity match. They put the JVs on the back and the varsity on the front.
Let them go at it.
Let them go at it. Yeah. So I have enough for both. You know what I mean? That's why you're helping me.
That's right? It. That's exactly why.
Anyway, but yeah. So, just wrap it up real quick. We got 3 matches coming up this week. We're back over there at Mountaineer, playing Oak Glen again, and I don't know if someone's going to be there or not. But we play them on Tuesday. We're at Buckeye at Beckwood Golf Course on Wednesday. We're Thursday at we play, I believe, Indian Creek, right? Thursday.
Sure, that sounds good.
Wait a minute, no, that's volleyball.
Oh, that's why I couldn't figure it out.
Like, what are you talking about? No, I think we're at Steubenville Country Club on Thursday against Indian Creek.
Yep.
The following Monday, we play East Liverpool, and then we got the OVAC tournament Tuesday. So in about, less than 2 weeks, we'll be at the OVACs already.
It's hard to believe how fast the golf season goes. Pop.
Listen, our sectional tournament, which if you don't qualify will end our season, is the 28th, right?
Yep.
So it's coming quick. It's coming quick. So anyway, going back, just give you guys some heads up here as Mr. Coburn fixes something. Obviously, the football team tonight is at Lisbon. Next week, we welcome Buckeye Local. We're home. And then Oak Glen, which is homecoming on the 16th. If you guys are around, we'll have the homecoming parade, the crowning of the queen, the whole 9 yards. That's on September 16th, 7 p.m. kickoff. The volleyball team in action last night went into overtime to get a winner in that one. They took on Connaughton Valley, played real well. And they play a couple this week. You got Tuesday the 6th, they play Wheeling Central. Wednesday the 7th, they're at Lisbon. So two good ones coming up there too. And just talking about volleyball, I know you did the clock last night.
I'm telling you what, last night, I mean, it was kind of amazing to watch them ladies play. They're very, very good, and it's amazing. We talk about different students all the time. Had a chance to see Hannah Dobbs actually play live instead of watching it, and boy, she's at least a good foot and a half over top of the net coming down on the spikes.
Back in my heyday when I could jump, I was up there.
That was when?
Never.
I was just wondering.
Yeah. Well, definitely wasn't my freshman year. I was like 5 foot even. And then at some point I grew a little bit.
Not only that, but you can go ahead and check out the Lady Red Knight Volleyball. Oh, you did the schedule. I just saw that.
Yep.
Also, too, the Toronto Junior High football kicked off this week at home.
Yeah.
They had a really, really nice win against Oak Glen. And then JVs were at home Saturday morning, and JVs didn't look too bad Saturday morning.
They did? Didn't? Didn't?
No, I thought they looked pretty decent.
I didn't get a chance to see them, but I heard they played well.
Yeah, they were. The first JV game was last Saturday. It was kind of interesting. And they played against Lisbon at home. So it's nice to see them kick their season off. And, of course, the last couple of weeks you've been watching us and having fun. And the Red Knights aren't done either, because after tonight they're going to go on a 3-game homestand.
Yeah, I mentioned that. Homecoming's coming up here in a couple weeks. It's hard to believe, it seems like, you start school when we start, early, we're mid-August. I mean, teachers were August 15th, halfway through, and kids came on the 17th, and, man, blink of an eye, we're into September. Before you know it, golf's going to be done, and we'll be traveling who knows where. Well, we go Barnesville this year with football.
Fans, get on your feet.
I mean, it just seems to, really kick into high gear.
I agree.
Quickly. So, anyway, I think tonight, are the Blue Devils undefeated themselves? I believe
I heard that, too, as well.
I think they're 2-0 and we're 2-0. So, this I was watching them warm up. They look pretty good. They got some decent size up front. And it looks like it's one thing to have size. It's another thing to have size and being able to move left to right down the field. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And block. And it looks like they have some agility, too. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But
well, speaking of them, they just took the field. 4:42 on the clock. Red Knights are over in the end zone getting set, ready to do their thing as the flag's moving. And here comes your Toronto Red Knights.
Now you're in the field, the Toronto Red Knights.
Toronto's led out to the field by number 53, Seth Thomas, following, bringing the flag out.
Well, Red Knights off to a hot start, 2-0. And like I was just saying, I think Lisbon's 2-0, so we'll see what happens tonight. I have not had a chance to watch Lisbon at all, so I have no idea, what's going on with them. And I'm anxious to get this one underway. We'll see what we got at the end of 4 quarters, right?
I agree. It's kind of interesting as the band's still on the field as we're getting ready to hit the the national anthem.
Everyone, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. As we have a very special treat for you tonight, Lisbon McKinley Elementary's 5th grader Priya Mosier will be singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly
gentlemen, Priya Moser.
Wow. What a
We ask if you please remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Lisbon
what a
alma
nice
mater.
job by that young lady. Boy, she looks like maybe 4th or 5th grade.
I'm telling you,
I don't know. We got to find out because she belted that out. Let me tell you.
she did a really, really nice job. Not scared
I could
whatsoever
never
to
do
as
that.
well.
I could never do that. So now we're playing the alma mater of Lisbon.
Great job by the Lisbon band under the direction of
30 seconds on the clock, as that was the Lisbon
One more round of
alma mater.
applause for our McKinley staff and elementary students.
That's kind of cool, pal, too, as well.
National anthem singer,
As
Priya Moser.
yeah, keep it up.
You can keep it up. This is off.
So it's kind of cool. They have the elementary out there with the band and the football team, and now we just had double zeros on the clock, which means it's about time to start the game right here for the Red Knights.
It's off here. So when we want to use it, we'll turn it on. Just leave it up. No, like we are.
Our JVs blew them out last year.
So it's kind of interesting. I was talking here to Tink just a second. They said the JVs last week on Saturday morning just pretty much blew out.
So when we turn it on, it'll already be set.
So that is awesome.
Well, I think we're getting close. Did they flip the coin? We never see
They
it.
did, believe it or
Did
not.
you see it?
No, but they did flip it. Red Knights are going to kick off, though, I believe.
We won the toss?
No, we lost the toss. They want the ball first.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they won the toss and chose to receive. And so the Red Knights will
Also,
trot out and kick off.
Dave and Allie give a shout out to us and to the guys in the booth. Also to Pam and Jim Brown. Go Red Knights. Bet you don't know who that's from.
No. Of course I know Jim Brown. What do you mean?
Well, no, that was a shout out to him for Mr. Haverleck.
Oh,
out there in Mesquite, Nevada.
Okay.
Oh, that's my phone. I'm just getting the phone back to
I don't know why you're
Burkus.
handing it. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
Dave and Allie give a shout out to you and the guys in the booth. Hey, we'll give you a shout out back. And yeah, to the Browns. Okay.
You know how bad it's been that I handed you my phone, right? And I'm trying to find my cell phone the same time you're holding it. Isn't that interesting?
It is.
So here we go. Red Knights set to kick off here on this beautiful night. Deep back, number 12. That's Logan Stuffer.
Squibber.
Yeah, it's going to be hit and picked up right at the 15-yard line. He has a hole. He's going to
Oh,
find
boy.
it. He's out to the 45, 50. He has one man to beat, and he's going to do it. 15, 10, 5. Logan Stuffler goes into the end zone for a Lisbon touchdown right off the bat.
Well, there was a well-blocked wedge there, boy. That was a huge hole up the right side, basically down the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
And he got through the one arm tackle, and after that, man, he was off to the races. I watched him before the game, and I said, that kid's an athlete. He was kind of, I don't know if he's a receiver. They list him as a receiver. He was practicing catching with one hand.
Yeah, he's a receiver for
He
him.
was practicing over the shoulder one hand, up above one hand, and he was getting them.
He
So,
had the speed, pal.
yeah, he looks like he can. He's a big boy, and he looks like he can run, obviously. So we're going to have to definitely keep an eye on him as they open. This is eerily kind of reversed of the Wellsville game. We opened up with a kickoff, you know.
So Saifif is, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
They're
no,
going to
no,
go for
good.
two as Saifif. Look at it's going to be a quarterback option. He's going to decide to keep it, but the Red Knights are going to stop him. He's going to come short of the goal line. So that's going to be no good. So we go with 11:46 first kickoff here. Blue Devils 6, the Red Knights nothing.
Oh, we got.
And here comes two flags come flying down.
We're punching, they're punching. Somebody might get ejected here. There's a lot of hooting and hollering and shoving there between both teams. I couldn't see any numbers, but they threw the flag. I think I saw helmets going sideways, which means somebody punched somebody. Let me see here. What we got?
Let's find out.
I'm waiting. We're going to get personal foul.
Yep, personal foul.
On
The Red
Knights, and then a dead. Oh, they're going to just on us?
Personal foul
Yep.
on the Red Knights. That will be assessed on the kickoff.
So that's going to be assessed on the kickoff.
With 11:46 remaining in the first quarter, Lisbon 6 on a 77-yard kickoff return by Logan Stopper.
So Logan, once again for Lisbon, on the first kickoff, takes it to the end zone.
Well, that penalty be assessed on the kickoff, like you were saying, right?
Yep.
And so they're going to kick probably from around the 50, I would think, right?
Should be. And no, I mean,
Might even be
on,
into our territory. Depends on, isn't that a 15-yarder?
I believe it is. So that if they do kick it off at the 40, 15.
That puts us on our 45. They're going to kick from our 45, right?
Yep.
Back to receive the
No.
kickoff.
Yes, our 45.
Kinsey, number 22, Aiden Philby.
So Philby and Kinsey are back deep for the Red Knights.
Looks like Dom's back there too. And I'm trying to see, is that a 15 or a 13 for us?
15. That's going to be Brady Fair back there as well.
So those are your deep backs. I'm guessing that Kinsey and Philby are probably deep. And then you got Dom will be the next level up along with Fair. So, yeah, this is going to get teed up all the way on our 45.
Ben Weber set to kick it for Lisbon, pal.
I like it. We're bunched until we're obviously, if you're scouting, you're kicking it away from Dom, but they're all, our four guys are back clustered, so there's no, he doesn't know where Dom's going. And they'll bust out probably right before he kicks. He's looking downfield, but he don't know where they're going.
Spread out there on the whistle. It's going to be a little pooch.
Yeah.
It's going to hit the 20. It's going to be picked up on the play, and it's going to be Red Knights ball right at the 16-yard line. That's going to be 21 Zane Kinsey who falls on it.
Yeah, Zane dove on that. That was a little pooch. So I like what we do. We bunch up so you don't know which side to kick it on. You want to kick it away from Dom, I'm sure. But that one actually almost got recovered.
Yeah, it was very, very
by
close.
Lisbon, I mean. As they were hustling down that field, good job by Kinsey to dive on that one and keep possession here, but we're all the way back inside the 20.
So here we go. That puts the Red Knights trips to the left. No receiver to the right. Kinsey behind the center, or I'm sorry, in shotgun. Snaps right over top of his head. Kinsey's going to have to keep it and kind of turn some up, make something happen with it as he's going to get taken down.
Stopped by Lisbon's Ashton Hinchcliffe.
Right around, I'm going to say, the 12-yard line.
To the 14-yard line of Toronto. Second down
Oh.
and 12.
Give a nice little step as we lost 2 on the play, pal.
Yeah. Well, it went right through Kinsey's hands. I don't know if he took his eyes off it or what, but he did a nice job of, I thought Lisbon might get that. He did a nice job of recovering it and making something out of nothing. He was way back inside the 10.
Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Zeb, shotgun, sidecar. Zane looking to throw, short. It's going to be incomplete. Tended for Aiden Philby. Falls incomplete.
Yeah.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
I just don't think Zeb got his feet set. Didn't have enough mustard on that one to get it out. That's a fairly long throw out in the flat, but Red Knights shooting themselves in the foot here. We're going 3rd and 12 now. You like to be in that 3rd and 1 or 2, maybe less than 4, but we got a 3rd and a long way to go.
So, Kinsey in motion. They're going to hand it off. Looks to the outside. He found a hole. He's going to put his head down. It's going to be Bowser as he gets across the 25 to the 26-yard line. We're going to be close to a first down.
Very close. Let's see. Are they going to measure it or give it to him? He's right at the sticks.
He's right there. I believe he's over the sticks, to be honest.
Are they going to? Yep, they're going to.
It's an automatic Red Knight first down, pal.
Yeah. Well, they put Dom in motion. Going to use his speed to get to the outside. He turns the corner. Nice job sealing that corner to spring him to the outside, and then he turns on the jets and gets the next level and gets the first down. Well executed by the Red Knights.
Kinsey still back at shotgun on an offset eye. It's going to be handed off to Kinsey as Zane takes it. He's going to get all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Stopped by Hunter Daly of the Blue Devils.
Well, nice job. That's a big pickup. So we got Zeb handing to Zane. Zane's got really low center of gravity, good strong legs. He's hard to bring down. You can't arm tackle him, and he kind of ran through a couple there to pick up some good yardage on first down.
Zane is going to hand it off. I'm sorry, Zeb's going to hand it off to Zane. Zane finds a room. He has a hole, and he's going to find it. 30, 25, 20. One man to beat, and he does. 5, and he goes into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
So here comes Michael Henry in to attempt the extra point. There's a hold, the snap, it is up, and looks like partially block's going to come up short. And so neither team capitalizes after the touchdown, and so we are all tied up here at 6 with 9:45, just a couple minutes into the game as both teams strike quickly. Well, you got the opening kickoff return by Lisbon, and then you have the answer by the Red Knights starting inside there right around the 15-yard line, about 85-yard drive to answer and tie them up at 6. So we are all tied up, my man.
We told you it was going to be a good game here tonight before we even had a chance to start this off. And we weren't lying. Tell you what, each possession for one team, and both goes into the end zone. Well, I don't even know if you really want to call the kickoff a possession, but it worked.
It did.
Sam Hart and his family, there are raffle tickets that are being sold for 2 different sets of Fiesta wear.
Well, good answer by the Red Knights. Like I said, that was about an 85-yard drive roughly. Needed nice run by Zane. Got it to the outside and then turned the jets on. He can fly, so we have a lot of speed. We really do. You get in the open area, you make a guy miss, man, it's off to the races. It's hard to catch us.
Michael Henry is going to kick off for the Red Knights. Deep back, number 21, Austin Daly, and also number 12, Logan Stauffer again.
Oh.
Nice little squib-type deal. It's going to be taken. And now this is the first time we're going to have the opportunity to see Lisbon's offense in as he gets it back to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, he caught it about the 35, and I was looking to see that was caught by the up-back Colvin. Short kick. It was on line drive. It almost got over his head, but he was able to go up and get it and return it about 12 yards, so decent return for such a short kick with all those guys being so close to the ball, you know what I mean, both sides. All right, so let's see what the Red Knight D does.
Siefke back in the shotgun formation. Looks. He's going to hand it off to number 21, Stouffer. Stouffer's going to try to get to the outside, crosses the 50 down to the 49-yard line. I'm sorry, I lied. That was Daly. I looked at the wrong number. As Aiden Philby takes him down.
Well, we spot at the Red Knight 49-yard line. A 2nd down and 6, Blue Devils.
And that gets him into Red Knight territory, just across the 50 to the 49.
So Siefke going to be in the shotgun formation. They're going to go ahead and take Daly out, move him out. Fakes it. Siefke's going to keep it right up the middle. as he crosses the 45, now crosses the 35, down to the 34-yard line. That's going to be good enough for a Lisbon first down.
I'll tell you what, nice job up in the middle. You got to give the big guys up front credit there to open that hole up. Sifke actually, I could have ran through that at 52 years old. Big hole up the middle and scampers all the way down to the 35 of the Red Knights. And a fresh set of downs, so pretty well executed. But like I said, the Red Knights have done this before. I mean, it's okay to, I mean, they're going to get positive yardage plays. You just got to keep them out of the end zone, that's all.
So here we go with Colvin being the sidecar. Sifke looks. He's going to try to back up. Tries, and he has nowhere to run. He's just going to go out of bounds.
Sifke ran out of bounds.
Knocked over a bleacher.
I kind of feel bad. There's an injured player on the field. And he almost got. He was sitting down thinking no one's going to hit me here.
Yeah, he's on crutches for Lisbon. He's not playing. He's got his shirt on, but he's moving. Yeah. That's the one thing I did learn when I was a get-back coach back in the day. You stay behind the play, not in front of it. You know, it's fine to watch it. If it's coming at you, you got a chance of getting wiped out.
2nd and 11 here, buddy. Ball on the 36-yard line. 8:27 here to play in the first. We're all tied up at 6.
Uh-oh.
See if he's going to get number 12. That's going to be Kinsey to jump.
Yeah, Zeb wanted to come blitz so bad. He must have been on a blitz and just mistimed it. He got drawn off. It's only a 5-yard penalty, but it makes 2nd down 5. Now it's 2nd down at 6. So the loss in the first play is negated. Ball down now to the 31 of the Red Knights. A lot of movement by Lisbon here.
Yeah, changing everything up. His twins to the left now. Sifke still in shotgun. Looks. He's going to roll to the left, looking to throw. Sets his feet, but he doesn't have a chance to do anything as Kinsey is right there to take him down for a nice loss.
He jumped off sides and got the 5-yard penalty, and then he was not to be denied. You knew he was coming if you're Lisbon. You knew it was. He drew him off side, so you know he's coming hard. He just wasn't going to be denied. Nice big sack all the way back. That's a 9-yard loss back to the 40.
Tied at 6 here, guys. 3rd down and 15, 7:33 here to play in the first quarter. Just got word, lower thirds are not working as of right now. We were trying to fix it, but for some reason we don't know why it's not. Might be the computer it don't like. I'm not real sure.
Yeah, we may have to switch
We
computers.
have to switch computers and do some fixings.
Yep.
But we'll try to say it and remind us as much as we possibly can to get you a score and stuff like that. But he's still doing it, so we can go ahead and input it here later. Sifke. This time, they're going to go ahead and put Colvin in motion. Sifke looking to throw. It's going to be tipped as Russ gets a hand up in it and tips it away. So that's going to be an incomplete. Intended receiver was number 12, Logan Stafford.
Nice job by Russ. He timed that perfect. I thought we had a chance of, you practice that tip drill. I thought we were going to maybe get an interception, but close.
Here we go. Skiff in shotgun. Double sidecar. Looking. He's going to back up a little more. Looks like he's going to punt it away.
Yeah.
There's the snap. There's the punt.
Ooh, that's a high one.
Bozier's back there going to fair catch it.
Muffed it.
But the problem is, did you give him, that's going to fall through. There should be a flag on the play. He didn't give him enough room to catch it.
So I don't know. And that was actually Dom back there, not Dozier. But that's okay. Yeah, that's all right, man. It's hot.
It's been a day.
It's hot, sweating. Trying to get this stuff up and running. I'll give you a break.
I appreciate that, man.
It's all in good fun.
I do. I honestly think he didn't give him enough room to catch the ball. I think the flag come down for it.
We may get catch interference or kick catch, whatever that is, interference here. As you got to give him a yard or two in order to actually do it. The ball went through, but once it goes through, it's basically a fumble.
Especially when he called the fair catch.
Yeah. So
we're going to look to see here, pal.
Yep.
That is what it's going to be against Lisbon.
So now probably make them kick it again?
Fair catch interference.
Or do you
against
just
Blue
take the
Devils.
penalty?
I think the Red Knights are just going to take it and let's go to work.
Okay.
So they're going to take over 1st and 10. Ball sitting now about the 33-yard line.
County
We're all
moves the
tied
ball
up here
to
at
the
6
Red
with
Knights 33-yard line.
6:46 here to play in the first
Toronto.
quarter. 1st down and 10 for your Red Knights. Zeb back into shotgun. Zane right beside him. Zeb looks to throw. He's going to
Oh,
go
he's got
deep.
him.
He has
He's
a
got
man.
him.
Just
Whoa.
overthrows to the receiver was Dominic Bowser.
Yeah, Dom was, man, he had his guy.
For Dominic Bowser falls incomplete. Second
Um,
down and 10, Red Knights.
Yep,
Sorry.
you're all right.
Well, I have people texting, and I'm like, trying to do two things at once, which at my age it gets worse. Try and coordinate that.
Nothing changes for the Red Knights except they're going to go ahead and put single receivers on both sides here. Kinsey goes behind Zeb. Going to pitch it out.
Seal it.
Zane, he has a nice seal. He has a hole. He's going to push Ken. He's going to try to make something happen as he crosses the 50-yard line. Zane, get out of my way, big boy. I'm running right behind you.
Midfield for
Yeah,
the
well,
Red Knights.
nice job. I tell you, such a patient run that time by Kinsey. Is he basically waiting for his blocks to develop, right? He was going to try to get that to the outside. Dom was blocking to the outside, so it cuts back up in, which is advantage to Lisbon because that's where the pursuit's coming from, but he was able to pick his way through there, pick up a Red Knight first down just short of the 50. They're going to mark him back at the 49.
6:13 and counting here in the first. Zeb,
I think we're going to get a false start.
we are.
False start on the Red Knight's going to back him up
Death
5.
ball, false start, Toronto.
Little jumpy
Fire
up front.
penalty, repeat first down.
Little jumpy up front.
So that's going to back them up 5. 1st and 15. Ball is now going to be set right around the 44-yard line. It's tied up at 6 here at Bud Butcher Field. Into motion. Looks. Tries to get outside. He's trying to swing pass it over to Nolan Dickinson.
Yep.
Just overthrows a tiny bit and becomes incomplete to bring up 2nd down.
Well, they bring Nolan in. He's in a slot receiver. They bring him in motion, and they set him in the backfield as another wing man, so
Second
to
down
speak. And then
15, Toronto.
you're going to run him little wheel route out of the back. It's not really, but it's trying to hit him in the flat and getting the ball in space. Just a little bit overthrown.
2nd down to 15, tied up at 6. 6:03 here to play in the first. Kinsey, both of them in the backfield as they're going to go ahead and put Zane out. He's going to keep it. Zeb is. He's going to go to the outside. He has some room as he follows a block as he's going to get across the 45-yard line into the Blue Devil territory
Blue Devil 45-yard line.
to bring
We're
up
gonna
about,
have
oh, I
holding.
see.
Going to have holding on the Red Knights, so the run is no good.
Holding against the
So
Red
now,
Knights.
Now you were 2nd and
10-yard
15.
penalty from the spot of the foul.
So
Repeat,
now-
second down.
That's a 10-yard penalty. Going to back them up even further. So we're going to look at now 2nd and 25 or so.
Yep, it's going to be about 2nd down 25. 5:56 here to play in the first.
All tied up at 6 as clock just put into motion.
Penalty moves the ball back to the Toronto 34-yard line. Second down and 25.
All right. Well, you
Red
would
Knights.
think here we're going to go empty backfield, which we are. We're going to spread them out. We're going to go Kinsey's all alone. Zeb in the back. Going to bark the orders in a shotgun formation. It's going to be, a little trick here.
Yeah, they're going to go to Kinsey. Kinsey's going to try to cut back inside, and he's going to be tackled right there by number 20, Hayden Colvin.
Yeah, Lisbon not fooled on that. Looked like it was going to be a quarterback keeper. You're trying to get those linebackers up in, and then he flares it out to his brother Zane and trying to hopefully create some one-on-one situation out on the edge. And if Zane can make him miss, he's gone. But good, solid, disciplined tackle that time in space by Lisbon. So short gain on the play of a couple. Still 3rd and a mile.
Trips to the left this time, pal. We're going to still go ahead and put same backfield. It's Kinsey. Zeb looking to throw. Zeb has some time. He's going to have to run a little bit.
Oh, he's got him.
He has him wide open. It's going to be Nolan. Nolan's going to catch it. Keeps on his feet a little bit as he at least gets cross the 45-yard line to bring up fourth down, and probably will be about 14, 15.
Yeah, we nice pass, nice catch by Nolan Dickinson there, and able to get what he could out of it, everything he could out of it.
Fourth down and 13.
So it looks like they're going to put back number 22, Aiden Philby, back to punt it away for the Red Knights.
Trying to see, is that 12?
Yep, Stauffer's back for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, he's standing at his 14. Philby's going to boot this one here. Oh, nice kick.
Punt. Look at the turn of the ball.
Wow, lands at the 15.
Hit right at the 15 and takes a nice little Red Knight roll for a couple more yards. 13. So, did you see the rotation of the ball?
That was a beauty. Listen, that was a perfect spiral, and he angled it away from the. He actually kicked it toward the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Don't let him go and let them set up a return. Kick away from the receiver, or the returner, and then what a beauty, man! That landed at the 15 and hopped forward for a couple and. Can't ask for much more than that.
No, we are tied up at 6. With first possession for both teams takes it into the end zone. That's how we get to 6 here, tied up. 3:57 here to play in the first. First and 10, ball on the 13. Sifke, shotgun. Looks, he's going to hand it off to Colvin. Colvin's going to try to go up to the middle as he crosses the 15 to about the 16-yard line.
Carry for the Blue Devils.
Probably about a gain of 3 on the play.
Ball spot at the Blue Devils 17-yard line. And second down and 6.
It's kind of neat where we're standing. We're outside, right up just above the press box. And if you look straight, it's like a sea of blue to the right and a sea of red to the left, pal.
It is.
Twins to the right. Sifke. Barking orders, trying to draw the Red Knights off sides. Didn't work that time. There's the snap. He's going to keep it. Quarterback around the end. Well, he's going to try to go around the end, but the Red Knights did a really nice job being contained and not letting him go outside.
No, very disciplined by the Red Knights. Nice job over there. That's Dom's side, and Philby come over.
Spencer
got Russ
Ward got the
Dickinson.
tackle.
Yeah, Russ Dickinson's over there. Spencer, I mean, not tough running over there.
Oh, absolutely.
On the right
it's
side.
The short side of the field, too, so there's not much room to go to when you have the sideline right there as well. 2:40 and counting here in the first quarter. 6-6, 3rd and 4. Back there with Sifke is Colvin. There's a hap. They're going to fake it to Colvin as it's going to look to be thrown from Sifke. Sifke has a man wide open. It's going to be caught. He's going to be on the rim. That's number 21, Stauffer. He does have some speed, as you've seen earlier. He's going to keep going down the sideline as he crosses the 20, and he's going to say he actually stepped out of bounds right around the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that's actually Austin Daly, 21, who caught that, and not 12.
Dyslexic. Same numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. You're right.
Same numbers.
I'll tell you what, a little trick play there. I thought we looked like we might even pick that off. He was able to get behind our linebackers and not deep enough. It's like almost in that wedge between the DBs, the safety, and just past the linebackers. He floated one in there perfectly.
So nothing changes. It's Twins to the left, putting in motion, but he's going to keep it. See if he goes right up.
Sifke on the keeper.
It's almost the same play, except this time he quarterback keeps it. Sifke just last time he drops back, kind of goes down low. Looks like it's going to be given last time, and he threw the pass. This time he pulls it out. It's almost that read, that RPO.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That run pass option where you're going to read the end, and if he crashes, you keep it. If he doesn't, you give it away.
Twins to the left, Twins to the right. They're going to go ahead and hand it right off to the fullback. He's going to keep his feet moving as he crosses the 30-yard line to about the 26-yard line. That should be probably a first down, Blue Devils.
Yeah.
First down.
It is.
Ashton Hinecliffe, the fullback, gets it.
Well, the battle's won in the trenches here with the run game, and right now Lisbon has won the last couple battles, but it's a long game. You know, there's going to be a lot more battles. So
Minute 20 here and counting on the clock in the first quarter. Twins to the left, we're tied up at 6. First down and 10, ball on the 26. Sifke, shotgun, looks, hands it right back off to him again, but the Red Knights do a nice job sniffing that out and takes him down right around the line of scrimmage. That was once again Hinecliff.
Heath Thomas in on the tackle. I tell you what, nice job by host of Red Knights that time. I just heard the announcer say Heath was in on it, so that's what I said. You know what I mean?
I like
there was more than just him, but met him right at the line.
We're under a minute here to play in the first, guys. Tied up at 6. Second down and 9, ball on the 25-yard line. Nothing changes. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. As this time it's going to be a direct snap to Logan. Logan's going to try. He's going to dive across the 25-yard line to the 24-yard line.
Well, obviously he's kind of like their guy you want to get the ball and may have him make something happen. He's a playmaker. They're trying to get him the ball different ways. I thought Caden Benton was going to get him in the backfield. He was able to squirm out of there somehow and dive forward for about a yard and a half or two. But that still bring up a third down, but we're going to have to wait and see because that's the end of the first.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of the first quarter, guys, here as we are all tied up at 6. The Blue Devils 6, your Red Knights 6. And we're going into the second quarter, and so far, pal, it has been a game here at Bud Butcher Field.
I tell you, it started with the opening kickoff. It's just one of them games that, man, you just got that feeling, you know what I mean? And then we got a little feisty down there, and it's just a little bit of chirping back and forth from both teams, and things have kind of settled now. The Red Knights answered that opening kickoff return for a touchdown and settled into their game, and then it was like not three and outs, but it was close, you know what I mean? Neither team moving the ball. And now Lisbon has marched this one down decent, but like I said, they're facing a 3rd and 8 now on the Red Knight 24, but you would think 4 down territory. I don't know if they have a kicker. We never do until it actually happens, you know what I mean? So hopefully we dig in here, and it'd be nice to get like a sack.
Oh, it would be. Push them back a little bit farther.
Yeah. Looks like, oh, wow. That's not good. I'm seeing, actually, what is it? What's Logan's last name?
Sulfur?
Stauffer. He's actually on the sideline getting stretched out. Looks like maybe a cramp or something. He's not on the field right now for Lisbon. He's the one that ran the opening kickoff back. So they're working on his leg. I don't know exactly what. He looks like he's in some pain. He keeps rocking. Hopefully he'll be okay. I don't know if it's a knee or a cramp or what.
And there's something in his to bite down to as well.
Yeah.
So here we go to start the second quarter, buddy. It's going to be the Blue Devils ball sitting at the 24-yard line, 3rd down and 8, tied up at 6.
We got a flag. What is this? Ball start on Lisbon. I'll take it. That's like a sack.
Yeah, back him up 5 more yards.
The only difference is that they didn't actually run a play, and it's now 4th down. Still 3rd down because, you know what I mean? So it's not quite.
But it backs him up.
Oh, he's limping. Hopefully
they're going to take him back to the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's limping on that left knee.
Sifke looks to throw. He's trying to look. Benton's chasing him. It's going to be thrown
dangerous
to the end zone, and it's going to be flag comes flying down.
On the play. Pass ball's incomplete.
I don't know about that.
Well,
pass interference against Toronto.
And I'm trying to see.
Yeah, and it's going to happen like right by the end zone too.
That was a dangerous pass. He just basically threw it up for grabs and was hoping that he can come down with the ball. And I'm trying to think, was that, who was on that? Was that Russ? Yeah, I think it is number 8. So that's Russ Dickinson. He got, I don't know, it was iffy. I mean, it was close. They threw the flag. They're going to call the interference. Not sure it was, not sure it wasn't, but
Interference call moves the ball
regardless, they call it,
to
and
the
so
14-yard line.
Lisbon kind of gets
which
lucky
is good
there
enough for a
because that
Blue
ball was just
Devil
tossed for
first
grabs.
down.
Absolutely. And that's going to be a first down for them as it does take them inside the 15-yard line of the Red Knights.
Yeah.
$11:50 here to play in the second quarter. 6-6 on the board. First down and 10. Stiefke barking the orders. He's going to have a nice little pitch out to number 21. He's going to try to go to the outside, but the Red Knights did a nice job in containment and wouldn't let him do anything. Austin Daly tried to get outside, but then here
Oh.
comes another flag.
We got a flag, so now what do we got? Let's see what the call is. That came in late after the play. Not sure. What are we going to do here?
They're going to talk it over here, find out. As of right now where we stand, it's second down and 10.
Yeah, ball 4 on the 14 of the Red Knights, but he's
writing something down.
He is right. Unsportsmanlike on Lisbon.
Number 21.
Number 21, which is
Austin
Austin
Daly.
Yeah.
Conduct
So,
against the Blue Devils.
not sure. Must have said something. I didn't see any pushing or shoving.
15-yard
No.
penalty.
So that's a 15-yard penalty. That's huge. That brings them all the way out to like the 29-yard line instead of the 14.
Second down and
They gotta
25
get-
So that's going
for
to
the
bring
Blue
up
Devils.
second and about, 25, 26?
Yeah, they got to get down to, looks like the 4 or 5 yard line. I can't tell on our angle, but somewhere in there.
So let's see what they do. They're going to come out and they're going to go twins to the right, twins to the left. Stiefke, shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He's not going to have a chance to go anywhere as the Red Knights are right there. Ball's loose. Wow, that's going to come all the way back to the 49-yard line. Great job by the whole entire defense of the Red Knights.
Well, I tell you what,
Benton, Thomas,
Silverthorne. Yeah.
I mean, Dickinson was back there.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. Nowhere to go with the ball. He was going to try and just bail out and throw one up. That's so dangerous, though. He didn't, and then the ball got knocked loose. They're fortunate enough to actually get that one back, but we're going, from our perspective, we're going in the right direction.
I agree.
This ball was on the 14 a minute ago, and now it's all the way at the Blue Devil 49. So
I know we're giving the credit to the guys who don't normally get that much credit, the defensive line, but you got to also give it to the D-backs
Oh,
because
yeah.
there was nowhere for him to throw. Everybody was covered really nicely.
I got to come up with a new term for 3rd and 45. I mean, like 25 was like my mile thing. That's twice that much. I mean,
Third down and never mind. As the ball comes back to snap, Stiefke looking to throw. He has an arm. He's going to be tripped and fell, and he's just going to let it fall. Now, you know what? That was a smart move right there by Zane Kinsey just to let it go. That's going to bring up fourth down and about 45.
nice job. He got up thinking that Kinsey tripped him or something, but Kinsey was in good position there. No call on the play, and there shouldn't have been.
No, I agree.
And so now, ball well overthrown. I don't know, somehow.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Kinsey did a nice job because it looked like for a minute there he was going to try to track that down and catch it.
It did.
Realized where he was going to be if he caught the ball, let it fall. That way we come back across the 50. So that was a very smart move and heads-up play by him. 10:18 here to go in the second quarter. We're still tied up at 6. 4th down and 45 to go. Ball sitting on the 49-yard line. Stiefke's going to have to back up the punt this way.
Yep, looks like Dom's back around the 10. Nice poot. Dom's going to have a
He's going to
chance.
catch it right at the 12-yard line. He sees a hole. He's going to run. We're going to get a flag thrown. It's like a lawn dart being tossed over there by the sideline.
Yeah, it might be on us, though.
Returning for the Red Knights was Dominic Bowser.
I think
It'll be a hold against the Red Knights.
It's going to be illegal use of the hands, and I believe
Holding against Toronto, a 10-yard penalty from the
Yep.
foul. It will be
so. That
Toronto
actually,
football.
I
First
think
down
they
and
called
10.
that on Orrin Scott. I saw him. He was kind of one of the only guys over here for the Red Knights at the time that the flag was thrown, and he's over there talking to the coaches. It's kind of like what happened, but I think it was him. But anyway, so
Ball will be spotted
that
at the Toronto
backs the Red
15-yard
Knights up
line.
inside
First
their
down
20
and 10, Red Knights.
for this drive.
So it's going to be first down and 10. Ball, like you said, around the 15-yard line. 10:08 here to play in the second. We're tied up at 6. Looking for a play clock. I don't see any.
I don't either. I'm just watching the back judge, and
That's
he's
what I
just walking around here.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Yeah, he's not even looking at. He's not even looking at. Well, then the
Well, you
time's
know what?
not running.
I don't think they even put the ball down for set
They
yet.
didn't.
Because I see him still running around.
Well, the referee's not in his position. Like, two guys aren't even in their position. So you got a side judge tying his shoe over there. And then, okay, the ref's going back behind the quarter. That's where he's supposed to be. All right, I think we're getting close now.
There it is. There's the
whistle.
signal.
Yeah.
Goes under center this time for the Red Knights.
Wishbone
offense. Going to hand it off. He's going to keep it and kind of get his feet taken off or taken out from under him as Daly happens to stop Bowser.
Yeah. I thought they brought Dom in the backfield. He's usually the receiver, but I thought they brought him in for that wishbone.
Well, it's interesting because even that, he got 5 yards on the play. First time. So bring up 2nd down and 5.
I'll take it.
9:40, I agree. 9:40 and counting here in the second. 6-0. Or I'm sorry, it's tied up at 6.
Both teams with 3 timeouts.
Back under. Stay in that wishbone. Scissor action. Going to hand it off to the third one come through. He has a hole and finds it. And once again, it's Bowser again. As he's going to get a Red Knight first down as he gets taken the ball to close to the 30-yard line, maybe the 29s where they're going to mark it.
You know I love the wishbone.
Oh, yeah.
I've made no bones about it in the last 10 years.
Wishbone, no bones. I like it.
You know what I mean?
Good pun.
I love it. No, I just like the misdirection. Now,
I do too. You can do a lot of scissor action.
I mean, you can't run it every time. I like it for a series. Come back to it later. You know,
they're going to stay in it this time though. Kinsey this time looks. He's going to hand it off. Can't see who it was. No, Zane that time.
Yep.
Once again, he's still getting 5-6 yards on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you're picking up 5 to 6 yards a clip, keep her going, man. I mean, that's – and then every once in a while, you hit them with a deep pass.
Well,
you're drawing up those defenders, you know what I mean, close to the line, and then you sneak someone behind, and Kinsey can throw it a mile, and Dominic can run under it.
See, that's what's nice about that is because you're setting up – I mean, you're running to set up the pass.
Sure.
As Kinsey this time is going to hand it off to Zane. Zane's going to try to cut back field. He does. He has some blockers. He's still going to shake and bake. He has some room out there as he crosses the 45 down to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be good enough for another Red Knight first down.
So strong. So strong. It looked like he was going to get caught in the backfield, and, man, you better bring something more than your arms.
5 carries for 120 yards for Zane Kinsey.
Just so strong from the waist down, lower body strength. Really, really good.
And with that, you can also add 1 touchdown to that, too, on his stats.
Yeah.
Tied up at 6, 8:05 here to play in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Fakes it. Throws it over to Bowser. Bowser just going to put his head down and run straight up on a nice play as he's close to the sticks.
Pass complete to Dominic Bozier of Toronto.
Who's getting up slow? Is that Nolan? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nolan Dickinson
Pick up
on that block.
Down,
nice job. There's that play action, right? You're going to run the scissor, draw them up, and then get Dom in space out on the edge. And nice job by Nolan. He got up a little slow after the block. Set that block up nice, and Dom picked up almost 10. He got 9.
Once again, run sets up the pass, pal. Here we go. Kinsey pitches it to Kinsey. Hands it to Bowser on the reverse. Has some room.
He's got blockers. He's got blockers.
He's going to keep going all the way to the 20. He's going to get a first down and a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like the play went into slow motion there for a little bit, didn't it?
It did, and it did go into slow motion. And we had them overloaded to the other side of the field, and then it was just slow getting to the edge, and it let Lisbon catch up defensively.
Thank you, pal.
Thanks, buddy. A little Gatorade from your son.
I'll say he brings us something to drink. Truly appreciate it.
I'll take it.
So here we go. Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left, which is Zane, leaving Zeb by himself. Zeb's going to keep it. He's going to go a quarterback keeper straight up. He's going to reverse field. He's going to have it until finally he is taken down at the 5-yard line, and that's going to put the Red Knights in business.
I tell you, both Zeb and Zane have good vision when they're running in traffic, picking their way through. It's almost like playing Frogger. You know what I mean? You're like kind of going through
Here
the
comes
cars.
a big guy.
You know, and you back up here, you go that way, you change direction, follow your blocks, and he actually almost ran Dom over. As Dom was trying to block, and he was trying to set that block. Zeb was trying to set the block up, and ended up just putting his head down and running forward, like quit trying to figure it out, and said, "I'm just going to go muscle it in there."
So that's going to put Red Knights right now on the 6-yard line. 6:08 and counting here to play in the second. Putting him in motion. Look, Zeb's going to keep it. He's going to try to go up top. He's going to dive toward it. He's going to be just short as he's going to be taken down about the 1-yard line. Still plenty of time on the clock, pal, as we're about 5:54 here in the second quarter. Still tied up at 6.
Pick up by Zeb Kinsey, 4 on the play. Second down and goal from the Blue Devils.
So it's going to be
2-yard
second
line.
and goal, pal. Here's that wishbone you love so much as Kinsey goes under center. Calls it. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
Touchdown, Toronto.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you got the size up front. Zeb's a big boy. You got a yard to go.
So Red Knights are going to go for the 2-point conversion right now to bring it back up to 14. 5:27 here to play in the second. Red Knights on the board to take the lead, 12-6. Here's a 2-point conversion. Kinsey rolls, looks to throw in the back of the end zone. He has Philby open, and it's going to be caught. 2-point conversion is good. So with 5:27 on the clock here in the second quarter, your score, your Red Knights 14, the Blue Devils 6.
Very nice. Very nice. Philby made it look interesting. He almost dropped it. he almost butterfingered, but he didn't. And he able to scoop that one up, corralled in there, and we'll take it. Nice job by the Red Knights. Good 2-point conversion.
Telling you what a great game here in Lisbon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to give a big thank you to JWB.
So at K-Night Network here, we truly appreciate everyone who listens to us and watches us and also sponsors us as well. That goes to Gus's Goodies, Center of Music and Art, NC Sports, Abdellas, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Valley Converting, Dave Manning and Family, and DeCarlo's Pizza. We truly appreciate everything that you guys do. If you would like to sponsor the broadcast, well, it's very easy. Get a hold of us for myself, and we'd be more than happy to help you guys out. I believe you can do either just a season package or you can do the whole entire year package.
Well, you're the one that created it.
Yes, I am.
You should know.
I talked to some friends of mine who, because we don't want to gouge, we just, all the money, by the way, that comes to us from that goes to buy new equipment for the kids.
We got our outfits coming.
Yeah, I had a chance as the kick is just a nice little squib kick. Ball's on the loose. It's going to be Red Knights' ball. Beautiful job right there by Russell Dickens.
Onside kick.
Red Knights are going to get it.
Wow, yeah, Russ went down there and got it. I tell you what, I don't know what happened there. I think Lisbon just thought, maybe it's not a live ball. I don't know. But Russ hustled down there, man, and he dove on it, and Red Knights in business, man. I don't know that was a purpose onside kick or just a flubber. You know what I mean? But
I'm not real sure.
I don't know either.
But I know it caught him off guard no matter what. So
It
it's going to
did.
be Red Knights' ball now sitting at the 40-yard line of the Blue Devils with 5:25 here to play in the second quarter.
We'll take it. We'll take it. And remember, I believe we get the ball first in the second half. because
Yep, we kicked
chose-
off.
Yeah, they won the toss and chose to receive first. So
So we're going to go ahead and go twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Zeb's going to be by himself in the backfield. Putting Zane in motion. Fakes it. Zeb's going to keep it. He's going to follow the big guy up the middle. He's going to get to the outside. He's at 25 as he's going to run. And he steps out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Good enough for a Red Knight first down.
boy, we've seen a lot of success with that play this year. We really have. You remember the last home game, he scampered. He had the first 2 touchdowns down the right side. You know? Oh, you didn't see it. You were fixing stuff. I saw it. Yeah, I
I
saw
was
it.
fixing some some people's things. But at 5:18, it's going to be a called timeout. As your score right now, your Red Knights 14, the Blue Devils 6. Jim Brown listening to us like he always does, sitting back relaxing. He says, you guys sound great. Go Red Knights. Appreciate him listening to us and everyone who was unable to make the trip.
Yeah, we love doing it, and we appreciate people who actually tuning us in,
And we also have to do a shout-out, too, to the AD here at Lisbon, who's been nothing but gracious to us. And
Agreed.
We truly thank him, because sometimes it's interesting. You don't know how it's going to be when you go places.
Yeah.
And we come up with plan A's, B's, C, D's, and E's.
I wanted to say an extra thanks because last week the Mannings, Dave, and Kim took care of us. And I'm just going to say on air because I know he's probably listening, those subs were tremendous and hit the spot. Thank you very much. I
truly appreciated.
It's funny because Tammy said, "Were you eating something?" I said, "I tried to do it quietly."
Were you eating something?
I know, but I tried to do it quietly, and she's like, "It sounded like you were chewing something." I said, "Yeah, I was chewing a sub."
We're 5:18 into the second quarter, and I'm surprised I haven't heard El Paso yet.
I was
smelled it, didn't hear it yet.
You haven't heard it, but you smelled it.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Trips to the left, pal.
Mold, we won.
Zeb in the backfield put Zane in motion, fakes the throw. He's going to go over to the middle.
He
has a wide open, and it's going to be caught. Number 14 gets it. And guess who that is, buddy? That is Nathan Liddick in the end zone for a touchdown.
How about that? Making it look easy.
Look at that. No one's there. Nice, easy catch. Did it all, pal.
You know what? Sometimes those are the hardest throws. I mean, they're wide open, and you're like trying to it's almost like I've said this before in the past. Something like going to the carnival with them balloons and the darts. You know what I mean? It's like they're right there. You should be able to hit it. Good job by both Kinsey and Nathan Liddick, and Red Knights strike again.
So this time we're going to go ahead and put number 20, Michael Henry, back to kick the extra point. Hold by Dickinson. There's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's up, and it is blocked by Lisbon.
Who's down? We got two guys down.
Lisbon is 6 to run.
And I'm shocked nothing was
Michael Henry
because
was
it was
down.
blocked. Probably
Yeah.
is why we didn't get a roughing the kicker on it.
Right. Exactly.
But hey, with 5:11 to play in the second quarter, buddy, Red Knights go up on the scoreboard again with the score. Your Red Knights 20, Blue Devils 6. And I do promise that, I know I said this last week and we tried, that I do promise you that we will get the lower thirds back up and running here maybe at halftime. If not halftime, I know for a fact the next game we'll have it up and running. Because I got a brand new computer probably sitting in my room right now. We're going to have to pull.
I would, absolutely. I would. I mean, right? Let's do it. I mean, something's going on with that. We'll load the programs on that brand new one. And
yeah, I don't get it.
I don't either. I mean, we're on the same network, and it should be able to pull that information onto the broadcast computer from the one that we use for setup. We have a 2-computer system. I'm not sure why it's not grabbing it. And
I really don't want to do a 6-computer system.
Right. I don't either.
So here we go, 5:11 here to play in the second quarter, 20-6 Red Knights.
Daly back deep for the Blue Devils.
It's a shame. I'm sitting here watching Logan Stafford just walk the sidelines for Lisbon.
He's gimping.
He's hurt.
I'm not sure he's going to be able to go back in. It's his left knee wrapped up.
He has a towel in his mouth and everything when he was on the bench, like biting down on it.
Yeah, I'm sure he wants to play.
Absolutely. So here we go. Heath Thomas kicking off for the Red Knights. There's the kick. It's going to hit right at the 35-yard line. And here we go. It's going to be number 25. He finds a hole, but a beautiful tackle.
On the return for the Blue Devils.
Right there by number 17. That's Brock Hughes.
Yeah, good open field one-on-one tackle. Trying to get that wedge up the middle. Red Knights collapse pretty quickly. Like I said, we got a lot of team speed. We run down the field pretty quick and try to snuff out some of these big runs. Obviously, in the first one, the game didn't work. They ran it back. But since then, we've settled in pretty well. Went back to some fundamentals and reading your keys and, have played extremely well since that opening kickoff return.
5:05 here to play in the second. 20-6 Red Knights. 1st and 10, ball on the 36-yard lines of the Blue Devils. Skiefer Whatever.
Yeah,
Quarterback's
it's,
back in the shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off. Number 21, he's going to try to go up the middle. Crosses the 40-yard line to the 42-yard line.
Well, I liked running the ball because the clock keeps going. I mean, if you're Lisbon here, I mean, you don't have to, abandon the game plan, but at the same time, you're down 2 scores now. And
the clock is continuing to move in the second.
And we get the ball first in the second half. You want to try and punch one in here, but at the same time, you don't want to give us time on the clock either.
True.
A lot of time anyway to go and score again.
4:27 and counting here as Skeef takes the ball. Going to hand it right off.
Skeef.
Skeef. S-I-E-F-K-E. Seifke.
Listen, that's why you get the big bucks.
Seifke.
I don't have that. I just look out there and say, hey, here's what happened kind of thing.
I like how you say that.
What?
That's how you get the big bucks.
Yeah. I think people think we get paid sometime. Do you?
I do. I
mean,
double
this is all
next year.
volunteer, man, and we just enjoy doing it. So, we have the kids. God bless them.
And
they're
you know
so
what? That's
good.
what makes this fun.
Oh, they're so good.
3rd and 4. Skifke
Ah,
gets him to jump off. That's going to be number 59, Andy Silverthorne.
yeah.
That should take them close to the – actually, that's going to take them
I
past
think it
the
is.
sticks.
I think it is going to give them a first down
It
just by
is.
about a yard.
Tony is good for a Blue Devil first down.
Someone did mention that to me before.
What?
They said, you and Soph and the kids go do all that. How much do you guys get paid to do that? And I said,
Nothing.
I'm going to tell you what now. I said, I'm doubling it for next year. He said, what? I said, yep, I'm tripling it the following year. We love doing it. That's why we do it. Sifke looks back, hands it off to number 20. He's going to go right up the middle, keeps his feet moving as he crosses into Red Knight territory on the 49-yard line. With him doing that, the clock continues to run with 3:28 here to play in the second quarter, 20-6 Red Knights.
So,
You know what? I don't mean to interrupt you or do anything.
No, I'm really not. I'm just drinking a Gatorade here.
Last week or week before, last week, we were having to have fun putting up the new speakers at the press box. And I'm going to tell you one thing after this play, as he's going to be in the shotgun. Skifke looks. Be 21 in motion. He's going to get it as he crosses the 45-yard line and gets down to about
Close to
the 40.
Toronto 40-yard line.
And looks like it's going to come back, pal. It's going to be a hold against the Blue Devils.
Holding
I'll take it.
against the Blue Devils.
I'll take it. That was a nice run. So here's the thing is, I mean, they had a little momentum going. So I'm looking up there.
.256 on the clock.
Tony moves the ball
By the
back.
way, what I was saying real quick,
41-yard
let you
line.
breathe for a minute.
Second down and 16 for
We
Lisbon.
did those new speakers up at Earl Tuttle and myself, mostly
Yeah.
Earl.
Yeah, thanks for doing
But
that.
you know what, though? We wouldn't have been able to do it without Bob Holmes. Bringing
Yeah.
the cherry picker up so we
Oh,
didn't
is
have
that
to carry
right?
everything up. All those speakers are big and heavy.
Nice.
So it's thanks to him, but also texts and says, hey, shout out to you guys. Thank you and myself for doing it. As the pass goes to the outside wide open and it comes incomplete for Austin Daly. But we couldn't have done it without him. Those speakers were heavy and
Yeah.
awkward to get up there.
Well, and they're big. So, and they're solid. You know what I mean?
They are. I agree. 2:39 here to play in the second quarter. 20-6.
Let me just thank you from the Red Knight Nation for doing that because the speakers were blown. And you wouldn't have been able to hear any of the announcing if you were in the stadium. I know when we did that Meet the Team, we couldn't hear you announce us like to walk onto the field. I think, but they put us in a specific order, so we just kind of did that and went that way. So thanks for doing that. Thank Tuttle. Thank Holmesy. Needed a little team effort there and appreciate it.
Trips to the left. No. Twins to the left. And here goes a flag for a delay game. It's going to back them up a little bit more.
Game, Blue Devils. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. Third down.
Well, and once again here, we are going in the right direction if you're a Red Knight fan. Again, remember that they had the first down. Right?
Absolutely.
And then the penalty negated it. bring it back, and now they're all the way back.
They were
Close to
already at
their-
the Red Knights' 45-yard line,
Yeah,
or
they-
35-yard line.
Yeah, so we're third and a mile here.
Sifke looking to throw.
Oh.
It's almost intercepted.
Oh, did he get it?
No, it's going to, yeah, he did. It's going to be Red Knights ball.
did.
Intercepted by number 13,
Nolan.
and that is going to be Nolan Dickinson.
Wow. He jumped that route. Nice job. Good anticipation by Dickinson. He's blanket coverage and then just basically jumped in front. Wrestled it away. I think it was a tie as they were going to the ground, which usually favors the offensive player, but he wrestled it away. Kudos to Mr. Dickinson. Is Nolan able to wrestle that one away, and the Red Knights, with 2:18 to go, have a chance to score again. Red Knights have 3 timeouts.
So the Dickinsons right now are holding 2 turnovers, as right there was the interception, and the other Dickinson had a fumble recovery earlier.
Yeah, Russ. So 2:18, chance to go, 3 timeouts.
Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Zeb, shotgun, sidecar, is being motioned out, which is Kinsey. Fakes it, looks, he's going to keep it, and he's going to run. He has the outside. He's just going to run right out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
With 2:11 here to play in the second.
He was looking for Philby down the sideline as Philby took a second or two to get past his defender. And I think Zeb was starting to feel a little bit of the pressure and Zeb decided to tuck and run it. So still a positive game. Got plenty of time here. Again, with 3 timeouts, we are 1 play from striking again.
Here's that bunch format over to the left. Zeb by himself. Looks. He has room. He's going to run up on it. He's going to keep it. And he's going to go back out of bounds right around the 31-yard line.
Well, and that time
stops the clock at 2:03.
You got to give him credit. That time he was looking for Dom. Dom had already scampered inside the 5.
I believe that was his checkoff, because I was looking. Zane Kinsey was sitting there bouncing up and down waiting for it.
4 on the play, 3rd down, and
Yeah.
3 for Toronto.
So 3rd down and 3. Ball on the 32. 20-6 Red Knights. 2:03 here to play in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime is the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band and the Lisbon Marching Band. Bunch set format. Kinsey going right up the middle. He's going to break a tackle. He's crossing the 15. Puts his head down. Gets to the 6-yard line. And that's going to be good enough for a Red Knight first down and a whole lot more, buddy, as they get into the red zone.
The Red Knights inside the 10-yard line. Ball will be spotted on the 6. Where it will be first down and goal, Toronto.
Wow. Like I said, we can strike quickly. Still minute 46. We didn't even use the time out, and we're coming down. We still got a minute and a half on the clock, a little bit more than that, minute 40. No rush here, as we can call timeout anytime we want, but we're knocking on the door here just outside the 5.
Twins to the right. Zeb, shotgun, sidecar is Zane. Bowser goes into motion. Fakes it to Bowser, hands it off to Zane. Zane's not going to have a chance to do anything. It was a nice tackle right there by number 25, Marco Moore.
Yeah.
Not 4 on the play.
Nowhere to go that time. That was one of those hits.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
First time out of the half.
And also, too, Lucas Olmi was in on that tackle, too, back on the back. But the Red Knights are going to go ahead and, like you said, take that timeout with a minute 8 here to play in the second quarter. 2nd down and 9, 20-6. Red Knights up right now here at Bud Butcher Field.
Couple shout outs here as I got a couple texts. I have Fido programmed in my phone, but Ryan Fidak giving us a shout out. Appreciate
cool.
that, Ryan. Moose must be in town. How you doing there, Mooser? He says, hey. He said, Paul Keels just called and wants you to join the Buckeye crew. So he's listening. And then Coach Perk shouted out to both of us. So he's listening too, so we appreciate it. Thanks for tuning us in, fellers. I get to see Moose about twice a year, sometimes once.
Could this
Sometimes
weekend
none.
be it?
Maybe.
He's probably in for the festival this weekend.
Either that or he's listening down in Hilton Head. I don't
that's
know.
true, too. Never thought of that.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but I'm sure he'll tell me.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Oh, Kinsey did a nice job as he looks to throw to a wide open. Touchdown, Red Knights, and that's going to be number 13, Nolan Dickinson.
Touchdown, Toronto.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Kinsey saved that play. That snap was high, almost went over his head.
I will tell you this much, and when we did the sponsorships earlier, I left this out for a reason. That way I could take a couple minutes here to do it. But our news partner, our TV partner, channel partner, Jefferson County Cable, we appreciate them guys down there every single weekend getting the games up for us. Not just football, but volleyball and everything else that they do for us down there, pal. As the parades and everything that we run, if he's available to do it, they do it. So we truly appreciate Jefferson County as the 2-point conversion comes as he looks to throw to Dickinson. Dixon's going to dive into the end zone for a Red Knight 2-point conversion. So with 1 minute and 2 seconds on the clock, your score, Red Knights 28, the Blue Devils 6. But no, we just want to let those guys know how much we truly, truly appreciate them down there for everything that they do for us. From getting us on the air at home and making us sound good to putting everything that we do on the TV channel there, from volleyball to football to basketball to you name it, we truly do appreciate it. And it's great to have that working relationship, too, with those guys.
Couple more shouts. Weege text me, what about me? I'll give out to my buddy Eddie. Eddie was delivering some lunch today.
Oh, cool.
From one of our sponsors, actually.
To
Carlos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he was-
awesome.
Yeah, he was giving out. And Moose texted me, said, no, he's still down in Hilton Head.
Well, we appreciate you listening all the way down there, pal.
Yeah, I mean, we're out in Vegas, and we're down at
Hilton Head.
Hilton Head, and
I'll never forget when I saw that one time when we were coming live from Korea. That was amazing to us.
yeah.
So here we go. That's going to bring number 20, Michael Henry, in to kick for the Red Knights. There's the kick. It's going to hit right at the 25-yard line and picked up.
Oh, boy. Red
So
Knights
number
are there.
25, he's going to cross back field.
Oh.
He's got a nice hit. He's going to keep going. He's going to try to find it. The clock keeps running until finally Mark Moore gets taken down at the 36-yard line.
I felt like I was watching Rocky Balboa chase that chicken, and Rocky won. He was going all over. That kid was going all over. He didn't know where he wanted to run. You know what I mean? He was like scattering. He was like, oh, I'll go this way. Oh, no, there's some Red Knights over there. I'll go this way. And then he was, didn't it? Did you ever see that?
28-6.
Where they put him in the cage and they said, hey, go catch this
catch it.
chicken?
49.3 seconds here to play in the second quarter, 28-6. Sifke looking, hands the ball off as he crosses the 40-yard line.
Out over the 40-yard line.
They still have 2 timeouts left, both teams. 7 seconds on the clock. They might just let this go and talk about this at halftime, pal.
Yeah.
Coming up, Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band, followed by Lisbon Marching Band. As they are going to hand the ball off again as he goes to the right side. He'll be taken down as he crosses the 45-yard line to about the 46-yard line. Clock is still continuing to go with both teams having timeouts. 13 seconds on the clock and counting. 28-6 Red Knights. 5 on the clock. And they're just going to walk it off and go into halftime, buddy. And that's going to be your halftime score with the score right now. Your Red Knights 28, the Blue Devils 6. I'll be back. and gentlemen, Toronto High School is proud to present the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Tonight we feature our Legends of Rock show. Our first number is from the great band Chicago. Here is Make Me Smile. Let's get ready to groove with this hit from Santana featuring Rob Thomas. Here is Smooth. get ready to dance to this wild cherry hit. Play that funky music. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. The Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band is under the band direction of Mr. Mike McCarthy, assisted by Sophia Buchenwald and Eric Frog, Majorettes, Jess Maynard and Caroline Drake, and color guard instructor, Miss Charlyn Martis. Thank you for your time.
Hey, Blue Devils! You know what time it is. It's band o'clock. Put your hands together for the best halftime show around. Join me in welcoming the Lisbon Blue Pride Marching Band as they take the field under the direction of Dan Patterson and Assistant Director Madison Zett. Tonight's show is called Punk is What We Made It. We honor the genre as we explore 4 decades of punk rock. Listen for the Kinks, the Clash, the Ramones, Fall Out Boy, and even U2. reputation. your Blue Pride Marching Band. The Blue Pride Marching Band wishes the Toronto football team and band a safe and successful season. The winner of tonight's $100 bill is Anna Lannon. Don't miss out on a chance to win a set of Blue Devil cornhole boards. Check us out before home games and we will draw the winner at halftime of the last home game. Come see us at the Johnny Appleseed Festival and stock up on fresh apple cider. Buy tickets for our fabulous Chinese auction. Thanks for watching our show and supporting our band.
And welcome back, Lisbon High School Marching Band and your Red Knight Marching Band. Telling you what, buddy, what a great halftime. Hey, speaking of half and halftime, let's go back to the half for a minute, first half. Here's some stats for the Red Knights. Zeb Kinsey, 8 carries for 73 yards and 1 TD. Zane, 6 carries for 117 yards and a TD. Dominic, 4 carries for 40 yards. In the air, well, Zeb is 5 for 8, 50 yards and 2 TDs. Those went to Nolan Dickinson. He has 2 catches so far for 19 yards and a TD. Liddick has 1 catch for 20 yards, which took him into the end zone for his TD. So far, there's been 2 turnovers. Nolan Dickinson, interception. Russ Dickinson, fumble recovery. Both Dickinson brothers have the 2 turnovers. Lisbon, well, so far with the half, 44 yards passing, 25 yards rushing. But here's the catch on all that. You ready, pal?
Yep.
Lisbon only has 2 yards in the second quarter.
Yeah, I was talking to JJ Liddick, our stat guy, one of our stat guys, and he was telling me that, man, the Red Knights have shut them down, man. It's -2 in the second. And on the ground, they had 27 in the first. I mean, if you take away the kickoff return, then it's 28-0, you know.
Agreed.
So Red Knights have really put the screws down and settled down and got into this game after that opening kickoff. Got a little chippy there at the beginning, but Red Knights have settled in nicely and are playing extremely well right now. And it's basically he showed me that stat, and I was like, wow, you know, they've shut the run game down. Now, granted, they do have one of their main players hurt. He was gimping pretty bad. Oh, I don't think he's back.
I don't think he is coming back. We had a chance to see him. He was putting a towel in his mouth, yelling. And the thing is, you don't want to get anyone hurt. We always keep saying that every week, but it's true.
And it's one player. I get it. It's a team, but he's a main player that can spark things and make things happen. And
which we've seen.
We have seen. And he ran the opening kickoff back. Look, he's still gimping. He just come out of the locker room, no helmet.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
saw
surprised
a trainer.
He's not pad. You know, I mean, I'm really, truly surprised
that
Stafford is not in a pair of shorts right now.
Yeah. So, and we've called his number a bunch. That's, Logan Stauffer. So, you know, I mean, I saw the trainer when he first came out point. I don't know if it was to a parent in the stands, and she pointed to his knee. So it's not a cramp. Whatever it is an injury to the knee area. And you can see him walk out. He was gimping. And, I mean, to me, it doesn't look like he's going to return, but who knows? He does have a helmet on.
Oh, no.
He has a helmet on now. He's trying to run it a little bit, but he's on the sideline here. You can see him right in front of us by the 50. You know, he's trotting. Maybe he will get back in. I don't know.
But the thing is, with a game like this, 28-6, you know, it's probably going to come down to what the first 2 possessions show. If it's still a close game, or not a close game, but I mean, if there's still a chance, you throw him in.
Yeah,
if it's not, Do you throw him in to get him hurt for next week?
I wouldn't, but
No, I wouldn't either.
But I'm not the coach, so
That's why we don't get paid the big bucks.
that is correct. It is correct.
So Red Knights are already set on the field, getting ready to
I do have one more shout out
Yeah.
that just came through, and that's
go ahead, pal.
Phil Ignat. He's listening to us. Appreciate it, Phil. My phone started to blow up there, and trying to get everybody in.
It's interesting. As the clock right now set at 12, we're getting ready to kick the second half off here. 28-6 here. If you're looking for lower thirds, well, for some reason the computer is not reading it. It's showing up on the one computer, but when we transfer it to our broadcast, it's just showing nothing. And we
Yeah, I don't get that. But like
we
I
never
said,
had that issue before. until just now.
listen, I say we take the brand new computer and
Agreed.
we, put that stuff on there.
On to kick for the Blue Devils to
Agreed.
start the second
Because
half.
I don't know what it is with this one. It's stuck. It keeps pulling up the Wellsville game, the wrong lower thirds, and then it doesn't load because it's like stuck on that game.
Still trying to read that game.
It
for
is.
some odd
It
reason.
is, and so it doesn't grab the new game.
True.
So I think we're going to have to introduce a new computer or uninstall it on that one and reinstall it.
That's another nice idea.
Just
As here we go, as we get ready to kick off things. It's going to be a little pooch kick. It's going to go right to number 21, Kinsey. Zane's going to look at, he's going to shake
Oh,
and bake.
boy.
He's going to try to get to the outside, and he does. Now he's going to be off to the races. Just a couple guys as he's going to cut it backfield on a great cut. He still has room. He's go 10-5. He's going to go into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
Kinsey returns the opening kickoff for the second half.
Well,
You zigzag in, you zigzag out, you go into the end zone. Touchdown.
we have now answered their opening kickoff drive, right?
Absolutely.
Nice job. Good blocking by the Red Knights. That's all, and then Kinsey just picks his way and then turns on the Jets. That's all. Pretty simple right there. Hat on a hat, helmet on a helmet. Hold your block and let Kinsey do the rest with his speed and vision, and he did.
It's amazing to watch him run, just the vision he has of the field.
Yeah.
He noticed that there was two guys coming back at him toward the 20-yard line. He cuts it right back up and goes into the end zone. It's a great job. This time the Red Knights are going to go for the two-point conversion. Zeb looks, pitches it out. Looks to throw in the back of the end zone, has a man wide open. It's a touchdown, number 13, Nolan Dickinson.
For the two-point conversion.
I was going to say, he just ran that ball 60 yards or 70 yards. They're giving it to him for the 2-point?
But even that
But-
dude, he's still exhausted and had to throw the ball, man.
I mean, geez, I'd have been gassed. I mean, even when I was in high school, I'd have been gassed. You know what I mean?
I
Now,
do.
I would have dropped
I
it
do.
about the 40. You know what I mean?
Would you even have made it that far?
I don't know.
Let's be real.
I don't know, man.
With the point differential being 30 points, the game clock will only be stopped for an
Oh,
player.
we got a continuous clock now.
We are. We're past 30
Change of
points
possession
now.
and a
So with
quarter,
that being said,
score or an
the
extra
clock
point
is just going to continue to
or
move,
any extended delay.
which
Clock
makes the
will
game
run
go
remaining
faster.
pass.
Now, if it does drop below 30 points,
It'll go back
they'll
to
go
regular.
back to a regular clock.
Right.
Offense.
But right now, we're up 30 exactly, 36-6, and so we'll have a continuous clock, like you said, unless we have a score by Lisbon. So, the thing I like about the continuous clock?
We get out faster.
Well, that and when it says 11:40, like it does right now on the clock,
It's
it's
exactly
11:40.
11:40. I knew.
It's not like 20 minutes. With the
Start, stop, timeouts.
how that works.
Yep.
Timeouts, incomplete passes, and
Now, it does stop on a timeout or it does stop on
Yeah,
a touchdown.
but most of it's pretty close to being the actual time.
Absolutely. So here we go. Henry set to kick off.
Uh-oh.
Nice job as it hits
Ooh.
around the 31-yard line, takes a few bounces, and this time he's not going to be able to even run it as Stauffer is just going to fall on it, and he's back in the game.
20-yard line of the
I
Blue
can't
Devils.
believe it, but look at him limp. He's like, I tried it. Now he's shaking his head no. He's telling him no.
You know what, though? That was the smartest thing that he has done. He knew he wasn't going to be able to run it. He was hurt,
Yeah.
so he just fell on it.
Yeah.
I do give him credit for trying it, but with a score like this, you don't want to get him hurt.
Yeah, he's kind of doing that hand motion across his throat area like, I'm done. I can't. I tried it, and it's just not going to do it, and I certainly hope, wish him well.
Yeah,
You
he's a
know.
heck of a player.
Yeah.
First down and 10 Blue Devils from their own 20-yard line.
So here we go. Sifke takes the ball. Is going to hand it off to number 21 as he tries to go to the right.
Carry for the Blue Devils.
As Daly is not going to get much, maybe about 4 out of the play or 3. 36-6.
Second down and 8, Lisbon.
Non-stop clock here at 11 minutes, so it's going to continue to run. Second down and 8, ball sitting on the 22-yard line. What am I missing? Third quarter.
Yeah. Third quarter, continuous clock. Red Knights up big right now.
So here we go. Sifke looks, rolls to the left, looking to throw downfield. Has a man, but no, he doesn't. It's a beautiful job. What's a nice pickup there by number 21. That's Zane Kinsey. Did a nice job. Nowhere to throw. This is going to be incomplete. 10-13 here on the clock and rolling. 36-6.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Get those puppies rolling.
I thought you were going to say
Like
keep
that.
the clock rolling.
Well, I was, but I don't know. Yeah, I just wanted to.
Pass brings up third down and 8 for Lisbon.
Wanted to do. So this is one of those games, especially get one more score. I would think you're going to get some JVs in here at some point. Not yet. We've still got a lot of time here, but I would think they'll be coming soon. It's a good game to get some reps. You know
absolutely.
what I mean? Get your youngins seasoned a little bit. And
quad set as Coven goes into motion. They're going to drop it off to number 42. As he's going to try to get to the outside, but the Red Knights did a really nice job keeping him contained and not letting him go and using the sideline as another defender.
I just don't think you can. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say it because I know there's probably a team out there with team speed. It's really hard to beat us to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're looking to run that ball to the outside, and unless you got to do a great job of sealing to free that outside, because we are fast at the skilled positions. Very, very good team speed.
Shotgun, 2 sidecars. He's going to back it up to punt it away. 4th and 13, ball on the 17.
Short kick.
Short.
Yeah.
Hits right at the 41-yard line, takes a Blue Devil bounce right directly at the 50-yard line, and that's when he's going to pick it up.
50-yard line.
So it's going to become, oh, here comes a flag on the play.
Yeah, what we got after the punt? We got a roughing?
I don't know, but I'm going to be honest with you. I can't even see the flag. It's so blending in with the field.
I know.
See what happens here.
Still watching. It's all the flag's all the way back inside the 10 at the 8. That's kind of where he kicked it from. So I didn't. It's coming over to Lisbon. So I'm not
Probably
sure if it's on Lisbon or if it's against us. He's kind of talking to their coach now. He's going to go back out and tell us what's going on.
Yeah, they backed it all the way up to the 45-yard line.
He never did signal
He
anything.
was running into the punter against Toronto.
Oh.
Penalty from the end of the kick.
So they called running into the punter, not
First down
not
and,
roughing.
10 to Toronto
That's a
from
big
their
difference. So
own
that's a
45-yard
5-yarder, which
line.
does not give them the first down. And so
It
now
is,
in
but
this,
the thing is, though,
well,
if you were
you're
the
down
coach,
30.
I say you're able to re-kick it.
You can, but you're down 30. What's
I agree.
in a normal close game, yeah, you're going to do
And
stuff like
the
that.
kick
but
was kind of short anyway. I can see it. It's probably going to
Yeah,
be
I
making
mean-
them farther, taking the ball here.
listen,
Good call.
yeah. I mean, you get in the hot tub 10 minutes earlier. You know what I mean? Go home,
Jump in the pool.
jump in the pool, get in the hot tub, whatever. Grab a snack.
Single receiver to the left, single receiver to the right.
Ooh, I think
We're going
that
to get
was-
a false start against the Red Knights.
Yeah, it looked like a couple guys on the right side. Jumped a little early on our side.
False start against Toronto. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down. Our two Fiesta Wear winners. Our first one is Melissa Heiner.
So it's bringing up first
our
down and
second one
15.
is
Ball's now on the
Bob
40-yard line.
Harv.
7:52 counting.
You can claim your
36-6 Red Knights.
at the table where you purchase your
Same
tickets.
setup. Zeb, shotgun. Fakes it to his brother, and he's going to keep it. Going to run up the sideline. 50, 40. He's going to continue to run. He gets pushed out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. And that's going to be good enough for a first down. And the clock will stop here for a minute, as it looks like we have an injured Blue Devil.
We do have an injured Blue Devil all the way back at the Red Knight 45. He's up and walking. That's a good sign. He is limping a little, but I think he tried to dive and get Zeb. Maybe
it's Mark
come
Moore.
down a little funny. He's running off a little funny. Uh-oh, he's going down. I don't know. He tried to get off that. So he's there on the 30. Oh, it looks like a cramp. They're stretching that right leg. Seen that position many a time.
Absolutely.
Over the broadcast career that we've had.
For Zeb Kenzie, though, everybody, that run's going to put him over 100 yards on 9 carries. Once again, Barkus and Liddick making me sound 10 times smarter than what I truly am. I did have that one ask me question, too, one time. How do you guys know the stats so quick? Is there someone up there? Are you doing them while you're calling the game? No.
No, these guys are right beside us, thank God.
We're a team, we always say. Wherever we go, they go, and wherever they go, we go.
Absolutely.
Kind of reminds us of that car. What was that? You go?
Yeah.
And we go?
Yeah, remember that?
I do.
I do. That little Yugo, little cute car. Huh?
Very special thanks right now to our sponsors for this game and for pretty much most of the season, as most of them bought full season. We're going to start off with the Manning family. They would like to wish all the Red Knight athletic teams the best of luck this year. From Jimbo Manning, class of 49, Donna Manning, class of 50, Kathy Grimm, class of 71, Ronnie Manning, class of 72, Bo Manning, class of 75, Lisa, class of 81, Paige Blasco, 82, Lori Brendan, class of 84, Stacy Berger, class of 85, Doug and Dave, class of 88, and Kim Manning, class of 97. Also, we want to take this time to shout out to Gus's Goodies, sponsor with us for a couple of years. And you know, with Gus, it is always
Baked with love?
Baked with love. Absolutely, pal.
Yeah.
Also, J.E. Foster Funeral Homes, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Valley Converting, please help us recycle for your future. Rod Henry and Sons, M&M Hardware. Abdella's, Center of Music and Art, our friends and our news partner down there at Jefferson County Cable, and DeCarlo's Pizza, Paul and Joanne Barnes. We thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do for us. And like I said, new sponsors jumping in. If you want to get on board with K-Night, well, it's very, very easy. All you have to do, just either talk to Mr. Saffaletta and myself. We'll make sure you get a paper. As the injured Blue Devil, which is Marco Moore, is walking with some help off the field. Shout out goes out to Miss Penny Walter, watching from home.
There you go. Trying to stay out of this selfie. These young ladies are, no.
I see you behind
the
it.
The first one they took, I saw over the shoulder. It was blurry, but I saw me in the corner, so I moved over.
Yeah,
because I knew they were going to do it. No.
I saw you making that peace sign and that duck face. Is that what you're doing down there?
Yeah.
So here we go. Red Knight's going to pitch it off.
Gone.
He's going to keep it to the outside. There's no one going to catch him. 10-5. He's going to go into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
Too much speed.
Absolutely.
Too much speed. I could see that one going. They sealed the inside, and he basically had one or two to beat. I called it before he even broke the line of scrimmage. You could see that was developing. Kinsey's just very fast around the edge, and it's one of those things you can't teach either. You either have it or you don't. I never did. You know, I mean, I wasn't horribly slow, but I wasn't that fast. He can fly.
I do want to thank all of our, we thank their sponsors already, but we do want to let them know that the money that we get for this all goes back to the kids for new equipment. We're even going to get them shirts this year.
I thought you bought that new truck with that money.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Here we go. Michael Henry set to kick for the extra point. Dickinson's the holder. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is going to be blocked, so it's going to be no good. So with 7 minutes left here in the third, the score, your Red Knights 42, the Blue Devils 6. Yeah, that is one of the things that we wanted to do is get the kids some nice shirts. And I'm telling you what, we wouldn't be able to do this without the great staff
we
that
got
we
to give
have.
a shout
pal.
out to them, absolutely.
I'm telling you what, on the main camera back up there, he's got her blood on the camera. You know what? This is the problem. We didn't give her a tripod and let her roam. We don't even know where she is right now, but I'm telling you what, she always does a great job, and that is Miss Riley Fisher. Back there running the lower thirds that you probably cannot see right now due to a computer is Noah Carafa, but he's still up there running them. And producing it and putting it all together, Mr. Ty Suffaletta. So the staff, I'm telling you what, it's amazing because if you really are here at the game and you can see us, we are literally standing in the back row of the bleachers. They are actually inside the booth, and they're doing everything, and we're just sitting here chit-chatting. I mean, that's how much you can trust them, and then they know what they're doing.
And they do.
They do, absolutely.
You know, I thought next year we're going to have to bring a couple people on board with us because these guys will be seniors, and all four of them. You know what I mean? And we're so spoiled right now.
I agree with you, Pa.
That we've had really good crews since we've started doing the video feed. You know what I mean?
Oh, we have.
So
we've had actually great crews all around, even when we were doing radio with just us guys. You know what I mean?
yeah.
The stories that we could tell if we could write a book one day. 7 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Michael Henry kicking off for the Red Knights. That's going to hit right at the 25-yard line, and here he comes down. Tries to get to the outside. He's not going to have a chance to do as he steps out of bounds. That is going to be number 21 for them, and that's going to be Austin Daly.
First down and 10, Lisbon.
All right, good coverage. And again, the clock is not running, but it will be here in a second, and it'll continue. I would think at this point, you know what I mean, with a continuous clock, 6 minutes, we're going to get some subs here soon. We're up 42-6. I would say, Norton, you know, back in the day it was pretty easy to figure out who was the new guys because they were all like, the regular starters were dirty.
It's true.
With the old fields, the mud, you know what I mean, the grass fields.
Absolutely.
So now they're all white. Looks like they're all new. You can't tell if they subbed, they didn't. I mean, right?
I agree with you.
These turf fields are not dirty anymore.
No. We were hoping to maybe see some, like, I don't know, what do you call it? The pebbles or that are on the jerseys or whatever?
Yeah, I mean. No gain on the play.
Lucas Wiseman. So here we are. We do have some different people in, I noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a couple fresh ones. But you can't tell because, like I said, nobody's dirty anymore.
Sivki hands the ball in a
geez.
nice job.
Is that Seth Thomas?
I can't tell.
Seth,
59. No, that's Andy Silverthorne.
Andy, yeah. I couldn't see the number.
Comes across the line.
Couldn't see the number, but wow. That's like hitting a wall. You could see that from here. Huh?
I agree. 42-6 right now, pal.
Yeah.
5:26 clock is in continuous clock right now. And it looks like will be for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad the clocks are running. But that was a hit, boy.
It was. Whew. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Sivki back in the shotgun position. Looks, he's going to roll right, looking to throw. He's going to be chased down.
That's Seth
as
there.
This time he's just going to try to throw it to number 25. That's going to be intended for Mark Moore. This falls incomplete. 4th and 9, ball on the 41, pal.
Seth was chasing him down there. I thought he was going to catch him, but he didn't. Anyway, Red Knights, like I said, after that opening kickoff, really settled in tonight and have looked good on both sides of the ball. special teams running. We've run the tar out of it. I don't know what our stats are. We'll have to get that from our friends over here, but we are firing on all cylinders on game 3.
Punting away, they're going to put Philby back. There's the snap. There's the punt.
Nice kick.
Philby sitting it, takes it right at the 25-yard line. A nice tackle right there.
It was a good hit.
Nice open field
Great
tackle
by Trevor Sifke.
by Trevor Sifke. That's how you say it.
Quarterback.
Coverage on the punt by Lisbon's Hunter
Well,
Daly.
he got up. He got down there quick. Right? They still got a
Absolutely.
little fight in them, and you like to see that as a coach.
Ball
I
will be
mean,
spotted at the,
42-6,
red
easy to
line,
just kind of
25-yard line,
tuck
first
your
Go in
head,
motion.
yeah,
Toronto.
tuck your tail between your legs and give up. But these guys are not. They still got a little fight in them when they should. I mean, it's one game. Got a lot more to go. And I think they were 2-0, so you want to see that fight from your players even when you're down.
Oh, absolutely.
And they did.
So here we go. Shotgun formation. Right off it. Russ Dickinson
Hunter Daly
in for
on the,
quarterback
sack for the Blue Devils.
for your Red Knights.
Yeah, right off the hands. We got another injured Blue Devil down, but kind of went off the hands of Russ. But it went straight up and right back down to him. So no harm, no foul. He was able to at least not turn it over deep in your own territory. Retain possession and keep that clock a-moving.
Not now, though, as there's an injured player on the field as we stop the clock at 3:39.
Right.
42-6 right now here in the third quarter.
What is that she's doing there?
It looks like a cramp and it looks like a roller.
Is that what it is, a roller? I
Mhm.
couldn't tell what that was. I think you're right. I think, yeah, that's the typical cramp position, leg straight up, and then they're stretching it, and they got that roller to kind of get the
Trying to pull
muscle.
that cramp out.
That hurts, man. Doesn't it?
It does,
I had a
actually.
toe cramp before. And it's like balls your whole foot up, you know? You're like, ooh. No, it does. It really
Oh, it
does,
does.
hurt.
What's
I mean,
really
I know
bad
you're
is when you
laughing at
get
me,
'em-
but it really
No.
does.
What really, really hurts is when you get in the calf and
Yeah.
in your toes.
Yeah.
So that you really can't move. You have
Anything.
to walk
Yeah.
and you're trying.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's just a cramp. We hate to see anything major, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's going to pull up second down. Second down and 13. Dickinson. Shotgun formation. Single receivers on both sides. Hands the ball off. He has a hole. He's going to go across the 25. He's going to get closed down about the 30-yard line.
Just can't see who
And
it
a
is.
nice power run.
Ball carrier out to the
Who,
30-yard line, tackled by multiple Blue Devils.
Trying to get a number here and see who
18?
ran that.
Third down and a 5.
Was it
Fourth
Spencer
down.
Board?
No, it was going.
Yes, it was.
Is it?
Spencer
Is
Board.
that 18 or 12?
18.
18. All right, so you're right.
Sir,
All right.
can you tell my wife that? Loaded question. Twins to the
Oh
left.
man, I'm touching that one.
Dickinson back at quarterback, marking the calls, looking to throw. It's going to go. Right. It's going to be a caught. Number 24, Brody Winters.
It's gonna be a cut. I'm just in a mood.
It's
Gonna be a cut. But
Bringing
it's
up
they're gonna-
Rocky. Now singing.
I know.
Love it.
First down, that's a big thing. Moves the sticks, keeps the Red Knights on the field, and the clock going.
Not doing anything this weekend. Just a reminder, Toronto
Oh,
Fine
yeah.
Arts Festival is this weekend,
Fine arts.
where all the streets will be blocked off in downtown Toronto for the huge festival.
Yeah. I like the festival.
I agree. Trips to the left. Going to hand it off the Board again. Board's going to try to keep his feet moving, but he's not going to have a chance to do anything as there was a host of Blue
Ball carrier
Devil
for Toronto,
front
met
line.
Immediately by the front line of the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Lost
That
one
was,
on the play,
nowhere to go
second
there.
down and 11.
Nowhere to go. Actually, it might be our first negative play for a while.
I agree.
We lost one on that one. as they bottled that hole up pretty good. And really nowhere to go for Spencer.
Minute 30 on the clock here in the third, 42-6. This is great, actually, being able to see the young ones get to play.
Yeah.
Especially a good amount of time.
Sure.
This is your future, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you want to see what they can do as they go trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Dickinson. We're going to get a timeout from the Red Knights?
Well, I think
And
we
are.
had confusion.
Time out of the
Russ was
field.
trying to
Timeout
get him,
Toronto, their first time out of the half.
Russ Dickinson was quarterback now, right? And he's trying to get people in position. I think we were out of position and then starting to run out of time. So we called a timeout just to kind of reset everybody. And I mean, you could have let it go and take the 5-yard penalty, but you want these guys to do it right. And
Absolutely.
just because we're up 42-6 don't mean you can't use it to teach
That's what I was going to
game
say.
situation.
This is
right?
this is the perfect time to actually sit down, teach it. Something goes wrong, bring
Yep.
them in, show them, run it again. You know what I mean?
Yep,
But it is. It's actually really, really nice to see him get this much time
it is.
to work on things.
It is.
And that's actually that's also for both teams. You know what I mean? Both teams will
Sure.
take advantage of this.
Absolutely.
Trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Dickinson. Shotgun. Brady Fair goes into motion.
Oh,
They're going to hand the ball off.
nice.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Spencer Board had me fooled because
Stop
I thought he
by
had the
the,
ball
Blue
going to
Devils
the top
right
of the
guard.
corner.
Well, we had 2 Blue Devils down, but they popped up, but both of them are kind of, I don't know if they're cramping or what, but
Could be. I mean, you stop and think about it.
But they're
How
up.
much time do they get?
yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
standing on the sideline all night. Twins to the left.
Third down and 10 for Toronto.
Dickinson back. 3rd and 10, 42-6 Red Knights. Here he is. Quarterback keeper. Sweep. Looking. Going to find some room, but has a chance not really to go anywhere, maybe for a gain of a couple, as he gets to the 40-yard line to bring up 4th down for the Red Knights.
For Toronto.
But I have a feeling they're not going to get this off as we're going to go into the 4th quarter, buddy, with only 10 seconds left here
Carpenter on the
and
stop
counting.
for Blue Devils. 4th down and 4.
And
I
that's
believe you're
exactly what
correct.
they're going to do, pal.
Yep. They are.
Once again, a very, very special thank you to the AD here at Lisbon for the generosity and sorry, as I'm listening to JJ Liddick, who is once again making us sound 10 times smarter. There's a bug. Everyone's. I'm laughing because a bug just flew up and everyone's like it's a plane here. As we go into the 4th quarter, okay, buddy, put it on us. Because I
So you
heard,
saw me talking to the
well,
stats?
I heard him say something
Yeah,
and I
he
knew it was
did.
coming, so I stopped
All right.
dead.
So the Red Knights, again, held Lisbon that quarter to -2 yards.
Really?
So the 2nd quarter they had -2, and the 3rd quarter they had -2. And I asked them, how many times have we punted? Because I remember one, but that's what they said. Oh, we've
Toronto's
only
ball
punted
from
once.
Their own 41-yard line. 4th and 4 to start the 4th quarter.
So we've only punted once, and our defense has really stepped up. So here's a 4th down. We're going to go for it.
Yeah, why not? Trips to the right. Looks. It's a new quarterback in.
We got
And he's going to
Hughes.
get taken down at the
Sacked by
30.
the Blue Devils.
Number 55 is Matthew Davis, who grabbed him, and he had some help too as well.
Yeah.
Was by Elizabeth
So that was way
Coleman,
back
and
around the
turnover
30?
on downs, a first down Lisbon.
So that's going to be 1st down Lisbon now. Ball sitting on the Red Knights' 41-yard line with 11:46 here to play. And a non-stop clock situation.
Well, get that clock moving.
There it is. Puts the ball on play. It's going to be a quad set. Motion. Skeefy looking to go ahead and pitch it off as he's going to spin down to the
Austin Daly on the carry.
25-yard line. It's going to be Austin Daly.
Yeah. We got a lot of youngins in there. I think everybody.
I
I don't see any of the starting numbers. Nice job. Well, and this is good, right? You're going to get a solid
Whole
series
quarter.
a whole quarter. I mean, even if it's continuous clock, you know.
Pitches out to 21. He's going to keep his head down. He's going to run as he crosses the 20. Good enough for a Blue Devil first down as he takes it to the 19-yard line.
Carry to the 19-yard line. Blue Devil, first down.
Nice little play.
Yeah. 42-6 here is the score. Red Knights up. First and 10, ball sitting on the 26-yard line. Yeah, we have all young ones in right now, like you mentioned. Sifke, shotgun, snaps the ball.
Boy. Way back
He's going to
outside
look for
the
he has
30.
a man wide open downfield,
Oh,
but he's not going to
my.
have a chance to do anything as the Red Knights are right there and tackles him down at the 34-yard line. That's going to put them back a nice distance.
Definitely not on the same page there with the snap count as it just went right by Sifke all the way back. It reminded me, another analogy, right?
Here we
I'm
go.
all analogies. But it reminded me of being in the ocean when you get like a storm coming and it's wave after wave after wave. I mean, there was like the whole Red Knights defense coming after him. So.
Absolutely. Which was lucky because there was a man wide open downfield.
Oh, yeah.
Shotgun again from Skeefy. Shuffle passes it to number 21. He's going to take the outside route. And a nice job right there as Austin Daly gets taken out of bounds by number 17. And that is Brock Hughes over there by the sideline. Brock pretty much right there saved a touchdown.
He did.
Third down
Shutting it
and
down.
7 for the Blue Devils.
So here you go, 3rd and 7. Quad set. Motion. Pitches it right back off to 21. Same play, just the other side. And the young ones did a nice job out front. Tackled by number 54. That's Landon Jarosky.
The Red Knights.
He did a nice job. Fought through his block, stayed his ground.
He did. And you know I'm an observant fella. And I often find things
Fourth down and
other people
4
don't.
for the Blue Devils from
And
the Red
I have
Knight
to give a
13-yard
shout out to
line.
everybody here. Nobody has left.
No, I agree.
This is a blowout. And nobody on either side, Lisbon's fans or the Red Knight fans, they're here till the end. I think that's
Skifke
Lis-
throws it.
Trevor Sifke to Luke Kraft.
Luke Kraft goes into the end zone. The tight end, starting tight end, goes in. Yeah, he shut me off. Yep. He shut you off. He tore him down the.
Yeah. I just think that's good. I mean, that's great. Support the kids.
I agree.
It isn't, you know what I mean? And like I said, nobody's packed it yet. It's a continuous clock. We're up big. It's 8 minutes left in the game. You know, you could go home and get in your easy chair early, but everybody's staying. I mean, it's just as packed as it was when we started this game.
I agree.
You
As
know?
Ben Weber goes to kick the extra
Whoa.
point, it is up, and it is good. So with 8:22 here to play in the fourth quarter, the Blue Devils are back on the board with the score. You're 42-13 as your Red Knights have the lead right now, 42-13.
Let's say that again.
Tried. I did try.
Yeah.
Man, I went early with all the announcements. Looking at my book, I went early with all of them.
Did you?
Yeah, no, 8:22 on a continuous clock. I used them all.
That's what someone do the sponsors again.
That's what someone says. How do you know what to say? I said, I normally have it all written in the book
Exactly.
of exactly what times I want to do it and when and quarters, and I went through them all.
You can always do the sponsors again. You
True.
can thank our crew again. I don't
True.
know, thank our administration or whatever you want to do.
True. Absolutely.
Or we can just ride this 8:22 out and say, we'll see you next week.
We'll just use it like we're on the beach and we're going to go surf the wave all the way in.
That's it.
For some reason tonight, I'm going to have a dream about the beach and you and other people running around chasing chickens or something. I don't know.
However, on to kick for the Blue Devils.
I can tell you don't pay attention.
I'm sorry.
Normally you laugh.
No, I know I do, and I'm sorry because my man Mooser, he just texted me again, but he's like, oh, man, does that mean the clock stops?
It does.
It does
'cause
until
we're
they
at
kick
29.
it back off, yeah. Until they kick it back off.
No, that score puts us under 29.
No, it
Correction.
Oh,
Hunter
no,
Daly
it does.
on the kick for the Blue Devils.
Yes, Moose, it does.
And
So
also,
it's
too,
29
I just
now.
got a message from Randy Henry saying 29 points now. So, yeah.
Oh, my.
So we're back to a normal clock,
We're back
guys.
to normal clock. Yeah. That's, I don't know. Hopefully we can get a few first downs, and I might go out.
Hunter Daly kicks. Gives it up to Boucher. Boucher going to take it. He's going to kind of shake and bake a little bit, but has a chance not to go anywhere as they're right there.
A little shake and bake. Hey, you know what that movie is?
I do. You shake it. I bake it. And bug?
Yeah, I think I got a little June bug or something in there.
Spot at the Red Knight 30-yard line.
That's the only thing.
He's okay, guys. I promise you.
Yeah, I'm okay. A little Gatorade here. I'll wash her down.
Don't worry, I didn't get up either, so we're
Hey,
good.
well, here's the thing. The one thing about sitting outside is the bugs.
Absolutely.
So I think I got 2 skeeter bites.
Just tonight?
Yeah, I felt one in my arm. Felt like I was getting vaccinated.
So here we go. As Brock Hughes is quarterback, they're pitching it off, and he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere.
Hunter Daly in on this.
As Hunter Daly is right
Blue
there.
Devils loss of 3 on the play.
.744 and counting here. 42-13. Third quarterback of the night. As Hughes gets the call. Beside him is going to be number 18 for the Red Knights, and that's going to be Spencer Board.
Yeah. We have a lot of people concerned about me.
I know. I got a couple texts, too, myself, just telling you to cough it up and be a man.
Yeah.
That's what the one text just said.
Yeah, Eddie. Weege, cough it up. That's funny. I'm all cleared up now. I'm good.
We have, looks like 2 injuries on the field right now.
Oh, boy. Well, one's a Red Knight. I'm trying to see a number. No, he's getting up.
One got up. Yep, and the other one got up, too.
That's Spencer Board, I believe, 18. Who's the other? What was the other number?
36. Ryan Carpenter for
them?
For Lisbon. Looks like he fell. It's a cramp. See Jimmy working on it.
A lot of cramping, man. A lot of cramping.
Well, I'll be
I mean,
honest
that's
with
our
you.
first cramp, but they've had 2 or 3 guys tonight.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. When I said, hey, let's go outside tonight. You know what I mean? For the room in the booth, and it's great to be out here with the fans and just kind of sitting and relaxing.
The bugs.
Yeah, true. I actually thought it was going to be cooler because I'm thinking it's going to be hot in that press box.
I thought it was
And
supposed
it
to
didn't
get
get
cooler.
cool.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to get cooler tonight.
It has not gotten any cooler.
It has not. Well, it has. The sun went down. It ain't that hot.
It's a little humid, sticky.
A little bit. A little bit. We'll put the windows down on the way home.
Oh, nothing beats the running in the rain at least, though, pal. 7:02 here to play in the fourth. 42-13 Red Knights.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bunch over to the left. This time they're going to hand the ball off. That's going to be, looks like number 10, Patrick McEwen.
For Toronto on that play.
Yeah, that was interesting. So you refer to Monday when we went down to play River in golf. Took everybody down pretty much. Well, almost everybody, and a couple that were out sick, but we got drenched.
Drenched isn't the word,
wow. Man. We just drenched. I mean, it was fun, though. Something I always remember.
Oh, I agree. And I think the kids will always remember it, too, running into the restaurant soaking wet. Everyone's staring at us laughing.
For sure.
The three rivers running down the street.
That was insane.
Looks like there's going to be an official timeout for an equipment as two new Blue Devils run on. 6:12 here to play in the fourth. 42-13, 4th and 9 for the Red Knights. They're going to punt it away. Can't see who's punting. I just see a 2. Is that Henry?
No, I think it's Philby. Yeah, I think it's 22.
Aiden Philby set the punt.
And then,
Motion.
yeah.
Short snap. No, it's going to be a fake.
Oh, my gosh, it's a fake.
Philby keeps it, runs it, gets past the first down, goes to the 46-yard line. And that's going to be good enough for a Red Knight first down.
45-yard line. That run is a Toronto first down.
Wasn't expecting that, I got to say.
No. By 43 and counting here. 42-13. 1st and 10 Red Knights. Ball on their own 45-yard line. Twins to the left. Single receiver to the right. Hughes barking the call. Going to hand it off the board. Board's going to take it, get across the 45-yard line. Red Knights still have their second team in. I'm not even sure if it's their second team now. They're just putting all young ones in. Been out there for the whole entire fourth quarter and part of the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Devils will be back in action next Friday at home against Southern Local. Next Friday will also be
I think
our
up front
night.
looks like we put some starters
Blue Devils will be
back
back
in.
in action next Friday against Southern Local at home.
Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left. Quarterback is in shotgun. Fumbles the ball, picks it up. He has some room. He has a hole. He's going to run it, crosses the 50-yard line.
Brock Hughes on the
And a nice job, so he didn't lose yardage on the play.
Tripped up by Ashton Hinchcliffe with the Blue Devils. Brings up a 3rd down and 4 for Toronto.
Oh, I do see it. As Brock is sitting at quarterback. Spencer Board sitting at the sidecar. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. 3rd down and 4. Flags are thrown as it hits right off the helmet.
Complete. There's a penalty on the play.
Intended receiver was number 15 for the Red Knights. That was Brady Fair. It's going to go against the Red Knights. What is it? I'll let you know here in a minute. Here it is. False start against the Red Knights. That's going to back them up.
Illegal formation against Toronto.
Illegal formation, that's right.
Legal formation backs them up 5. I
5-yard
mean,
penalty,
you know,
repeat,
you almost,
4th down.
if you decline it, we're still a 4th and
Correction, 3rd
medium.
Yep.
But they accepted it, so now 3rd and 9. It would have been about a 4th and 4 or 5, which I'm sure we probably would have went for it. But, you know, just to keep the clock and keep the possession. I don't know. We got trips. We got a mismatch out here. Not everybody's covered.
They're going to hand the ball off to Spencer Board. Spencer's going to keep his feet moving, get close to the sticks to bring up 4th down and 1. You know what? We talked about, of course, Red Knights coming on a 3-game homestand starting next week. And you know what's really awesome about next week, too, by the way, pal?
We're home.
Not only are we home, but there's going to be about over 100 and
Oh, is that
some
next week?
marching band members here. As
Yeah,
it's alumni
the
night.
alumni, yeah.
As the band's bringing a bunch of people back. It's going to be a really, really fun halftime show with all of them. And I believe the cheerleaders are bringing back their alumni, too, for that game. So that's going to be an awesome
Time?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think I might be mic'd for that. I don't know yet. We'll talk.
Really?
Yeah, I might. Trips to the left.
You like
Single
on
receiver to the right.
the sideline mic'd?
As we're
Mic'd
going
up?
to hit up. It's going to fall. Ball's going to fall, and it's going to be falling right on top.
Football on the play,
As
recovered by
Hughes
Toronto, but that
recovers
will
it, but it's going to be a turnover on downs, and that's when the Blue Devils will take over. No, probably not.
Yeah, just a bad exchange there.
No, I
And,
was talking about alumni. I probably will not be mic'd. But
I thought you were going mic'd up.
I was thinking about it,
Oh.
like before halftime. You know what I mean, to talk to you and stuff beforehand.
You can do whatever you want.
And then just get some alumni interviews while I'm down there right after. Then I'll come up for the call of the second game. I don't know. We'll work something out. We always do. Or, we have the kids, too. We can throw them down there during the game. So, who knows? But stick around. It's going to be alumni night next week. The following week after that's homecoming. And then the week after that's going to seem Dawes. It's just another regular Friday night football game,
Yeah.
Twins to the right. Single receiver to the left. Sifke hands the ball off. Goes right up the middle as he gets tripped. As Colvin's going to take it to the 42-yard line. 2:30 on the clock.
44-yard line.
Well, you know what? I can't say that a normal football game night because I haven't seen it yet. It might be something else that I don't know. Know what I mean?
I do.
So we'll have to look at that.
I'm excited.
I am too. Sifke, quarterback, pitches it right on out. Daly's going to follow. He's going to keep on his feet running. As the Red Knights, the young ones do a nice job.
Never give up on the play. And they didn't. Good job.
It's interesting that they haven't put their second team in yet.
Well, I think they can use this as kind of a
Practice.
practice to work on the offense with their starters because for the next game, I don't. But at the same time, it is an opportunity to get some of your youngins some reps.
Ball goes right up the middle.
Yep.
Close to our first down. The biggest story, though, of the night coming from the Blue Devils is going to be number 12,
Yeah.
and that's Logan Stafford. I mean, great player that we saw pretty much come right out of the gates has been injured, sitting out this whole entire game, and it's a smart move keeping him out.
Yeah.
Get him checked, get him prepared for the next week's game.
I agree.
Coming out for us, as he's going to kind of pitch it, he's going to try to get down to about the 8, takes him right down at the 7-yard line.
First down at Lisbon.
Coming out of story for us is just the way we ran the ball tonight, pal. We take a look at the nice little.
First and goal for the Blue Devils from the 9-yard line.
We came out and ran the wishbone a little bit.
What I like is we took a punch right off the get-go with that return, and we answered the first series. Like,
Agreed.
I mean, that's kind of a bellwether tester for the team. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, they ran one back. We're down 6-0. How do you respond? And we stepped up. I really do like that. I like the fact that we stepped up, we answered it, and then we shut them down.
I agreed.
The rest of the game.
I mean,
like
second and third quarter.
-2.
Absolutely.
I mean, so I think that tells you the mentality and the character of the team. I'm actually glad they ran it back because it
opened us up. It kind of woke us up a little bit.
It did, but it also sets a tone. Like it'll benefit us well into the future for the next game and the next game and the next game. It's like, okay, we've seen this before. We can do this. You know what I mean? It builds that confidence and that grit.
Like right now, watching the little kids. I shouldn't say little kids. They're not little kids. But watching the young ones play.
Second down and goal.
They're knocking on the door, but they're doing a really, really nice job of kind of shutting it down. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens here as looks like another one cramped.
Bites the dust. I thought you were going with another one bites the dust. I mean the team, not the kid. I don't mean to. No, I don't mean to ever. I mean,
No,
the
I agree
injury
with
is
He's up.
Yeah, good.
Walking off on his own.
Yeah.
17 seconds here on the clock. 42-13 is the score. Second down and 14. Blue Devils are knocking on the door here, sitting at the 14-yard line.
Well, and now you're going to get a mass exodus.
Yeah, now it's coming.
Yeah, I mean 17 seconds, but like I said, I give everybody here credit. This is phenomenal that they stuck out the whole game, even though it was lopsided.
Sifke looking to throw downfield. He's going to shake and bake a little bit as he breaks a tackle. He's getting close. Throws it up into the end zone. And it's going to be batted away, incomplete, and the young ones stop it from going into the end zone. And that is going to be your final live here from Bud Butcher Field. The score, your Red Knights 42, the Blue Devils 13, pal.
Well, we were just alluding to it. I'm going to be short and sweet here because this was a blowout.
Yeah.
But the Red Knights took one on the chin right off the get-go and basically tested the mental strength of these kids right off the gate. The Red Knights responded immediately.
Agreed.
And I think that's going to benefit us well into the season and perhaps into the playoffs. Because right now we are firing on all cylinders. We have a lot of good things happening. And I want to keep the mojo going. But I really was impressed with the way we responded to that.
Very, very special thank you to our sponsors. That is, of course, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Valley Converting, Jefferson County Cable, Gus's Goodies, DeCarlo's Pizza, M&M Hardware, and Ron Henry & Sons. That's going to do it from us here at Bud Butcher Field. Your final, your Red Knights 42, the Blue Devils 13. Will join us next week for alumni back at home at Clark Hinkle Field. Until then, you have a great week, everybody. We'll see you at the fair.